how y'all doing today? We're here with some, what are we playing again? Primal, yeah! Hi everybody. Did I do it? Okay. Hello.
You did. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Thank you for the intro, Shinxie.
Of course.
Hello Twitch chat. Hope you're all doing well today. We've had some back and forth behind the scenes because of this one's entirely on me. Oh, slightly out of breath. Hold up, I'll get there. I'm old and running up and down stairs really quickly has caught me mildly out of breath. Here we are today. We are going to be playing some Primal today. We're going to be hunting some monsters, hopefully. And we'll see how that one goes. With me today, I have... Hold up, I need to beat the allegations. I was told I always do my intros from left to right, and I violently object to that. So, with me today, I have 4 wonderful people. We have Hannah. Good morning, Hannah. How you doing?
Oh, he's really shifting it up. He didn't start from either side. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I'm part 1 of the Super Sentai self-injury crew today.
Oh no.
I'm the right arm and leg.
Oh no, before making Exodia. It's happening. Thank you for joining us today, Hannah. And I hope you get better soon. We also have with us today, joining us for this for the first time, Lucky! Hi, Lucky!
Hi, that's me. Hello. I exist.
Ducklings, today you're not getting 1, you're getting 2 Mari models on screen at the same time. I don't know how you feel about this, I'm tripping a little.
It's double the content.
Yeah, double the cute.
Double the Mari content.
Double the Mari.
Thank you for being with us today, Lucky. Thank you. We also have... So now I need to consider, right? I could break the pattern by going over to Shinx, but that would establish a right, left, right pattern. Or I could break the pattern by now going over to Ferthan, but then that would mean I'm going left to right again. I don't know which one's more annoying.
You can introduce yourself right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you introduce yourself.
Wait, am I more or less annoying?
No, you're not annoying at all. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I got too obsessed about this and now I fucked it up. He's going to go and do himself, not on Twitch. Hi, Ferthan. How are you doing today?
Whoa. I'm doing good. I need 4 teenagers with injuries.
Teenagers?
I'll take the compliment.
That's what they say at the Sentai Rangers, right? They need teenagers
I only have the
with
attitude.
injuries.
I only have the attitude,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That won't do. That won't do at all.
I have the hormones. That's fine.
I have not injured myself yet, but the day is young for me.
The day is young and the monsters are big. We're getting there.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Thank you for joining us today, Ferthan. And then, last but most certainly not least, and probably happiest of them all, because that seems to be your default state of being, Trixie!
Hi, I'm Shinxune, your happy-go-lucky kitsune, and I'm the tallest one in this room right now, and I love it.
You are the tallest one in the room, it's true.
I am the tallest!
That's only because I was nerfed by the Mari model.
Otherwise, Lucky is like 7 foot something.
Yeah,
Not
we can fix
accurate.
this.
Not accurate Lucky height. Oh no, she's
Underscore
changing.
Lucky.
She's evolving. Dun, dun,
Oh wait,
dun,
why do I have the bunny
dun,
ears right
dun,
now?
dun.
Aww.
It's not
Happy
loading on my
Easter.
end. Oh, it's probably downloading
Yeah, I
still.
know. Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what?
It's time.
Maybe
It'll
there's a
happen
bad
eventually.
idea to press that button.
No, it's just you
It'll
on
go off
YouTube
at
Studio
any
that's
moment.
frozen.
It'll be a
Everything else is
surprise.
still
Oh.
moving.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you're so pretty.
Oh, there she is. There, Benui.
Whoa!
I exist.
Yeah.
There's the Lucky.
I'm a bunny for Easter, that's why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crap,
the
I'm not the
excuse.
tallest. Frick.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Good
the
kitten.
Easter. Oh, you're the Easter bunny. You're gonna. Oh, let's go! I'm the tallest. Heck yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
As it should
What the heck?
be. Aren't you like without wanting to dox you, aren't you like one of those 5'5" gremlins?
I'm 5'8". I am of above
never
average
mind.
height for women.
Never mind. I take it. I'm sorry. I take it back. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.
I can look up at Shinxy. This makes me happy.
Eye contact.
That's a big raccoon.
I'm not a raccoon.
This is gonna turn
Biblically
into a
accurate
kaiju.
raccoon.
Quick, add more eyes. Or is this
Ah,
gonna turn
yes.
into a kaiju VTuber battle? Yes.
Oh, let's fight it out.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing. Who needs to fight
It'd be
these
great.
monsters so we can fight each other?
Oh no.
Oh,
But-
man.
That is our intros all done. Ducklings, hello. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. Ow! I bit my tongue again.
No.
Oh.
Kara, why are you trying to take yourself out today? What is happening?
Oh, this one hurts like a lot.
Not a good. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is my job as host. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Amaris
about
are stacked.
it. We're making.
You know,
a wolf
yeah.
stack
Between
out of
your
Mario
model and
models.
mine, we can make a triple stack.
True.
Who's the large, medium, and small? I mean, I'm the small. I have to be. Who's the large? Where's BM? That was very rude. Hold up.
BM's tiny.
He is tiny. He's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny.
See that tongue? They're the most anime girl here. No, I'm just stupid. Ow.
Ah, yes, the most anime girl here. Still.
I'm like, no, Ferthan is the least anime girl here. Then it's
That's
me.
true.
Like my model at least has an anime girl still. So Ferthan ranks highest. Then it's me, and then good luck
Where's
you
it go from
three.
here?
Oh, then it's a cat fight. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Okay,
I'm not
I can rank the rest. I can rank the rest. Sure, fine. Then it's Lucky because Lucky right now is more wolf than anything else. Then it's Shinxy because still animal ears and everything. And then it's Hannah, who is just an anime girl without anything else, plus the mental issues.
Oh, that
But
was
that's
your
just
best
being an
anime
anime girl.
girl, Hannah.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. That's not a distinction.
So we need to take that crown from Lucky and give it to Hannah for Queen of the Anime Girls.
Oh, I hear taking Lucky's
true.
crown is dangerous.
It happens all the
Hold on.
time. People
Hold on,
steal
do
it
I-
all the time.
This is what happens.
I know Lucky's a wolf, I would say, but Lucky's that dog.
Oh, it's so
That
good.
dog. Sorry. I'm still catching my breath. So, I'll be fine in a minute. I'm just old and running stairs. It does a number on me. Whew. All right, everyone. So, today you're probably wondering why I gathered you all here today, and I don't mean you four. I mean TwitchNet. We are here today to play Primal. I'm a bit silly today. I'm sorry. I'll be more serious about it. And now to
Yep,
officiate today's board game happenings, we're going to be playing Primal today. Some of you will have already seen our Primal tutorial. We're kind of going to repeat a lot of that today, but we're going to do the full story of it. We're going to take the full story with it all. So there is like an entire, hold up. Let me, where are they? I have 6 campaign books with me. I have a book that is, this is Path of, I don't, no, it's 5, sorry, Northern Stars. There's a Kingdom Death rulebook in here. Northern Stars, Nightmare Unleashed, A Myth of Ouroboros, Mount Havoc, and then I have a campaign book. And I think the campaign book is the one that we're dealing with. So, I have a stack of books. I don't know where to start. I dropped them twice already, and once on my foot this morning.
Oh.
Oh no.
Today's
know.
cursed.
Today is very cursed. So, Shall we? Everyone ready? Shall we switch over to the table? You wanna play?
I'm
Oh,
ready.
let's play.
Play a little game.
Let's play a little game.
I'm ready for story time.
Switching? Hold up, I need to shrink everyone. Oh, I should grab my book. I should grab my book. Hold up.
Wow, I apparently come pre-shrunk.
Yes, you and Ferthan, I realigned preemptively, but the VTube Studio people, I can't do that with. Let's see. Where did I put? There's my book. Hold up. That's a very large book. There we go.
Oh, story time.
Pretty book.
Yay.
Yo, love story time.
Should probably not have the book attached to me. I should probably have it on. What's a better way to do this? No, you know what? This is fine. This is okay.
Attach it to me.
Zoe's holding it. This is our day for Zoe.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh no. Her arms are like noodles. This won't go well.
And then the
Chad,
book
be
will be on
prepared
your
to
foot
cut.
again.
So, let's see the order of things, shall we? So if you've never seen Primal before, don't worry. We're going to go through like a full tutorial on how the game works. All of our players here have played at least one game, but that is only one game, so we're gonna be reiterating through things. Let's go do exactly that. So the first part I actually just have right here, because the prologue is in this book. I need to switch a couple of things. Switching that. That's what I forgot to do today. Aha! I forgot to make a playlist for this. I'm so gifted. I don't know with what. I don't know what I've been gifted with. I've been gifted with something. We're doing the
four of
chill.
us.
I think we're doing the chill board game music. The four of you, yes, all four of you are a gift. That's certainly fucking true. That is certainly true.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'll pull whatever's in
Thank
Shinx's
you.
pocket out and hold it out to you like a child.
It's your hand still, I think.
You
Yeah,
may
why are you
take my
holding your own
hand.
hands?
What? The better to clap? I
How can you clap
don't
with your
know.
hand in Shinx's pocket?
I don't want to think about that. Not on Twitch.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Are you doing like that one-handed clap? Like that clap, 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 clap.
Oh no! This is a happy and healthy and say so stream. Let's fight Monstas.
It's never been that. It has never been that. Is it a
I
safe stream?
cannot-
Yes. Is it say so happy and healthy? Fuck no.
Gonna say with this
I
group.
am pretty happy.
Oh no. All right, everyone. Let's do this. I have a prologue intro for you all. As you're walking toward the heart of the ancient Crimson Forest, warm, damp air rises from the ground. From afar, the scarlet foliage on the trees looks as if hundreds of little flames have been lit to heat the forest, like candles whose fiery tongues are no longer flickering but frozen in time. Silently, you push through the vegetation that meanders around the massive trunks of dark wood. You are a newly formed squad, hand-picked by the commander specially for this expedition. Darian has been silent and brooding throughout the journey. You see him staring distrustfully at the forest with a look as hard as the blade he carries over his shoulder. In the vanguard, Mira precedes the rest of the squad, riding gracefully and seemingly at ease, even in that unknown forest, as if nothing could escape her keen senses. Thorek and Leonar, French, Lejonar? Thorek and Thorek and Jonas, a little further behind, are bringing up the rear of the squad. The former, in his shining armor, has measured, confident strides. He has the experience and composure of a leader. The latter walks in line with the rest of the group, his towering shield hooked over his shoulder. He has the look of someone willing to bear any weight for the sake of the squad and his companions. Bob? Yeah, okay. Anna, your new name is Bob, I'm sorry.
Thoreg is supposed to be a
What?
leader. Oh my god, we're screwed.
The moment you said Jonas, all I can picture is like one of the Jonas brothers now.
Yep, same. Absolutely, sadly the same.
Listen, so far, the only one that's been accurate has been mine. Just because I'll step on a landmine for you fuckers.
Yeah, but not to
I'm
save
so
everyone else just
silent
because you
and
don't
so
know it's there.
brooding.
I have another angle to twist. It'll be fine.
No.
I got an ankle to spare.
If we hurt a left arm, a left leg, a right arm and a right leg, and a head, we've got the head down today already, then we are winning the game instantly. That's how Exodia works, right?
Yeah.
When you reach a crossroads in the undergrowth, you stop to consult the map. The missing seekers were exploring the valleys west of Voldyar. It is not the first time you've had to make your way through hostile territory like this. For as long as you've known the region, nature on Thyrea has always been indomitable and ferocious. Monstrous creatures lay claim to the territories, and ever since the people of Alborea first landed on the island, they have lived in acknowledgement of this natural hierarchy and taking refuge behind the walls of the fortified city. Only seeker and hunter squads like you can travel beyond the borders of Alborea in search of resources and answers to the island's secrets. You're now close to the point marked by the commander. While the path under your feet seems to be trying its best to disappear among the tree roots and thorny red bushes along the trail, suddenly, the unexpected happens. A deep roar in the distance breaks the silence of the march. All around you, cries and calls from animals and beasts ring out from all parts of the forest. As soon as you can, you find a gap in the tree canopy. Mira, ahead of you all, stands transfixed as she stares at the sky. Pinnacles of rising ash from Voltio's caldera forming a black cloud that expands across the sky. After having lain dormant for centuries, the great volcano of Thyrea has awakened. The earth shakes violently. There's no time to fear. That is what the commander would always say during training. You run frantically like predators, mowing down roots and jumping over shrubs that hinder your passage. You find a small clearing from where you can observe the grim, terrifying spectacle. This event will change everything. You're sure of it, but you still cannot even begin to imagine just how much. You notice, why this one? Fuck. You notice Bob pointing his finger to the sky, squinting his eyes, and you know what, Hannah, this is your character. Decide, is the L or the J silent? Pick one.
What? Hold on. What do you mean the J? Wouldn't that make his name Lonar?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
fuck
think
it, I'll
the
take
J is
Loner.
silent.
Okay, you're the loner.
It's like Mjolnir.
I
Leonar?
would've thought it's like Leonar, but yeah.
No, I've bit my tongue already. Like, I'm not doing that again.
Lonar is fine. I'm
Okay.
Lonar, the team-based shield user. That's the most D&D character ass shit.
Do you know the word juxtaposition? You notice Lonar pointing his finger to the sky, squinting his eyes in an effort to see in the distance. From the curtain of ash, the silhouette of a creature with outstretched wings that has never been seen before emerges. Like a fiery lava bomb hurled from the mountain, a large blood-red dragon can be seen, flying at great speed over the expanse of scarlet foliage under which you have taken shelter. Its roar echoes through the valleys of Voldyar, as if trying to unleash the wrath of the forest. Just when you've got your hopes up that it has not caught the scent of you, the creature veers towards the clearing and swoops down on top of you. You leap out of the way, evading its impact just in time. You roll on the ground to the sharp sound of metal clunking as the dry grass of the clearing gets caught on your armor. You look up. The huge dragon is towering over you, angrily sniffing the air. You try to think quickly, scanning the nearby bushes and studying the battlefield. You shout over the beast, growl, and frantically form a line to face it. Its hot veins pulsate and glow all along its muscular body. The fury of the volcano itself appears before you, when the monster's huge jaws open violently to make way for the flash of flames ready to engulf you. But you, hunters, have no time for fear. This is where we start. So, you've encountered one very large dragon erupting from a volcano as the volcano itself becomes active again after all this time. Shall we do hunter introductions? Who's playing what? Let's start with Lucky. Lucky, what are you going to be playing today?
I'm apparently Darion, greatsword. You know, big sword, go bonk. Bonk, go
Mhm.
big sword.
Mm.
I think I don't know whether you need to, oh no, if you click on the sword in the middle of that, it should give you your character.
That's
There you
mine
go.
now.
So you play Darion, a big greatsword, go bonk. Gotcha.
Yeah, big greatsword, go bonk.
Wonderful. Ferthan,
That's what
what
I'm
are you
good
playing
at.
today?
I am playing Thoreg. Big hammer, go stun.
Hell yeah. Can you also click the symbol on your character card real quick? Make that spawn in. Thank you. I just need to
Boink.
make sure that all of this spawns in correctly, because sometimes we have like little height
Yeah.
issues on these character cards, and then I need to fix them. Hannah, what are you playing?
I'm playing Lunar, the paradoxical cleric of the sun.
Raise it.
Big shield, go block.
Yes, I use the sword and block.
Welcome to Primal Eli 5. And last but not least, Shinxy. See, now I went from left to right, but now it makes sense. Shinxy, what are you playing today?
I'm playing Mira the Archer.
Ooh, we don't have expansion characters this time. Okay, okay.
Big bow, go
Wait.
shoot.
You could technically make the argument you went right to left because our names are backwards and you should be on the other side of the table.
Extra
Also, it depends on
confusion.
It depends on the perspective, because from your perspective, you're going the opposite way.
No, here's the problem. All of your models are lined up left to right alongside your character cards.
Oh, yeah,
Because
you'd have to
I
flip
planned for this.
everybody.
Actually, when we assigned colors, I forgot
Uh-oh.
which order your models would be in, and that just happened accidentally. But I will totally claim that was on purpose.
It was on purpose.
Intentional.
It was on purpose. Correct.
I was almost right that you would continue the pattern of moving me again.
No, not this time.
Do you want to switch
Not
spots
this
for
one.
funsies? I'm kidding.
High five!
Oh, please don't switch
Yeah.
spots now. It is going to utterly break the board. Please don't. Big bonk sword go great. Hopefully it goes great. So,
It will because I'm wielding it.
hopefully. Always with these great sword mains. So, you are fighting a Viraxen. Let me give you and everyone in chat the intro to what it is you're going to be fighting, and a little bit of the intro on how this game works. Here's a Viraxen. This is the creature in card form. You can see that it has 10 wounds, 10 blippies of health.
Mm-hmm.
Once its health tracker reaches 0, it dies. Would you believe that? I think it's really innovative of them to have a health bar that when it goes to 0, you win the fight. It's never been
Pretty
done before.
wild.
Man, that's
Absolutely
crazy.
However,
True gamer moment.
these wounds are not the same across the board. Here, we can see the Viraxen's stance card. That's the phase we're in. We're beginning in phase 1. You can see the little, like, splashy icon with a 2 on top there, with the helmet symbol. That means every wound is worth 2 times the player number of wounds. So right now, in order to reduce the monster by 1 wound, you need to do 8 damage to it. We're going to keep track of that up here. Every time this reaches 8, it loses a wound. The additional damage overflows, so you're not wasting any damage there unless other rules apply. And then, once it reaches 7 wounds remaining, it will switch to stance 2. We also see 2 other things on this sheet. We see the area here, which is directly reflected here. We have white and red areas. I'll explain what those mean in a bit once we get to how you act. And we see on the bottom right how much damage this thing does. It does 1 point of damage every time it hits you. It also has a passive right now. The passive is fire breathing. At the end of the round, if the aggro player is threatened, place a fire terrain in the front sector. Lots of words here, but if the player who has threat, who is aggro, who is currently tanking this thing, ever gets the threatened token, how that works we'll explain in a bit, then a fire terrain token will spawn in that player's sector, setting the area on fire. The monster has caught glimpse of you, it's aimed at you long enough, and now it's got you. We also have an objective. Hit the tail! This is a permanent card. This will always be in play. Every time you chain 2 offensive actions, that's what that little triangle symbol there is. Every time you chain 2 offensive actions, while you're in the rear sector, or wherever that moves, you get to place a counter on this card. When there are 8 counters on this card, the Varexen suffers 2 full wounds as you cut the tail clean off, and then the card goes away. Oh, flipping it does nothing. That's funny. Well, flipping it does something. That's the harder version, I see. All right. The same true here. Ooh, it is. Very fun. Okay, never mind. Never mind that. So, that is all what the monster has, like, passively. However, actively, the monster interacts with you through its behavior cards. It has 9 of these, and 3 are active at any point. The monster doesn't take turns in this game at all. Instead, what it does is it reacts to what you do. So, this symbol here means if any player ever becomes threatened, I flip up this card, and then after whatever action has transpired, this effect resolves. It does whatever's on this card to you. This card means whenever you play a green card out of your hand, we'll get to that later, and this card here is a rampage. This one happens whenever any other card flips over. All these cards have little values on the bottom. These are mostly going to be important for me, but you can use these values to remember what these cards do. And, like, there's no rule against, like, you could write this down if you wanted to, but as you see these cards resolve, try to remember what each card does so you can plan better for it in the future. If you know that that this green card never threatens you because all it does is, like, dance around in a little jig, then you can freely, like, use this and play green cards with wild abandon, right? The other thing you can do
really
with
happy in that picture.
Right? Look at him. He's having such a great time. The other thing you can do with these numbers is roughly gauge how dangerous these cards are. The lower the number, the more chill that attack is. It's still going to be an attack, or the monster doing something towards you, but the higher the number, the more dangerous. Looks like someone just brought him an ice cream. Anyone else think those 2 blue dots directly under the horns are the eyes? Like, I want to believe that... No, they're not. They're the eyebrows. So, like, the little arches under those blues are the eyes. So it is really happy. Look at it. It's doing, like, the anime eye squint.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
We're about
finally...
to beat you up, buddy.
Oh,
I mean,
that's such a
it's happy
shame.
because it gets to do something.
Oh, no.
That's what it thinks.
Oh, that's tragic. So, these are the behavior cards of the monster. The other thing to be mindful of is this over here, struggle. As the fight goes on, every time a new round starts, or through certain actions, or when it has to reshuffle its behavior deck, the monster gains struggle. Think of this as it charging up. If it flips a card and the card has a clause at the bottom that says pay X struggle to do an additional thing, then the monster will lose that struggle, and it will do that additional thing. However...
When it runs out of PP, it uses struggle.
Correct. However, if it ever gets to player number times 3 struggle, it will use all of its struggle going down to player number times 1. So if it ever gets to 12, it will go down back to 4, and it will hit you all for its card value of damage. So it's in your best interest to keep the struggle down and try to negate this by, like, making it tired, bonking it on the head, sending it back to horny jail, whatever you must. Last but not least is the attrition deck down here. Every time one of you finishes their turn, you'll have to flip a card from the top of this deck and compare it to the cards that you've played. We'll get into that in depth once we get to your cards. However, just know that if you're ever threatened at the end of your turn, you have to flip 2 of these cards and take the worst one. All of these cards range from 0 to 3. I think there's 1 0, 1 3, and then the 2s and 1s are wildly mixed. I think there's 4 of each, but I don't know. All right. So that is how this monster acts. Let's have a quick look at the battlefield. We have 4 sectors, and we have 3 thingies, terrain in there. These terrain do the following. This Suricay over here, if you attack from a position with a Suricay in it, these don't get used up. You just have this. You deal your weapon level in bonus damage. So this is the Engi fight planned. If you ever start a turn with a Baianthus like this, you get to heal for 1. Well, you heal for equal your weapon level, but right now your weapon level is 1. So this will be a heal for 1 at the start of your turn. And then brush means at the start of the movement phase, if you're in a sector with brush, you can hide in it, which means you recycle a green card from your hand, you hide in the brush, and then you delay your turn until someone else has taken their turn. If like you ever want a better sequence. Which was probably the hardest one to use, and I highly object to it being in a tutorial fight. But okay. The other thing we can see are these red areas. These are, oh fuck, what are they called? Exposed areas? Opportunities? I don't quite know. They're red areas. These matter because you can only play your red attack cards while you're in one of these zones. Speaking of red attack cards, would you all be so kind and draw 5 cards after shuffling your starting deck? The sound of 4 people shuffling cards. Holy shit, Ferthan. What the fuck? Ferthan, please don't go play. Please don't play poker. That would be highly illegal. Do I have some? There we go. So, Hannah, I'm gonna take your cards real quick. At least 4 of them. I'm gonna use them for explaining purposes. I'm sorry. So, there are 4 kinds of cards in the game. Let's start with the offensive cards. I personally don't like them. They offended me. I don't know why, but I had to make that joke even though it's really bad. You can see that they're offensive cards by this symbol at the top here. The little spear thing that you saw earlier. They come in 2 flavors. Spicy and mint flavored. Also known as red and blue. The red ones are attack cards. Attack cards, well, they do what they do, right? Like you attack the enemy. When you play an attack card, which can only be played from these red areas, remember red goes with red, you can deal your weapon's damage to the enemy. Every weapon has a little splotch at the bottom. That's the damage that it deals. And that happens when you play a red card. You then also resolve what's on the red card in addition, but it will always do its weapon damage. We also have blue cards. These are called maneuvers. Blue cards will remove 1 struggle from an enemy. Like you dart about, you exhaust them, you generally make the thing more tired with them. After you take that struggle, you also then get to resolve whatever's on this card. We have Shield Block. This is a block card. This is a yellow defensive card. There are 2 defensive cards. Both of the defensive cards don't have an additional effect. They are just whatever's on the card. So this is a block, and this is a dodge. With both of these, you resolve what's on them, and that is it. So, in order to resolve cards, when it's your turn, we have to look at player boards real quick. Wait, where's Hannah's? Oh, Hannah's is unfortunately. There we go, there's Hannah's. You have what's called a sequence, and you play your cards from your hand into your sequence from left to right. In order to play a card, you check the value on the top left. That is the stamina cost of the card. Every card has a cost. Like, Hannah is a funny example because, like, most of hers don't. but every card has a cost associated with it. When you play the card, you have to discard that many stamina tokens. A stamina token is the funny little value on the bottom left of a card. So, for example, this one requires 1. Hannah could discard any one of her cards, but these two make additional stamina, so it's probably better to keep them for something big. So you discard this to play a card. Once your sequence is full, you can't play any more cards. There are some cards that directly discard, but you generally try to form a sequence of cards by lining your attacks up like that. The one other thing that's on a card, other than the stamina cost up here and the stamina generation on the bottom, is this little symbol on the top right. If that is ever red and filled in, that means that you now have aggro. You've angered the thing, it doesn't like you anymore, it now attacks you. Well, it's looking for you, it's looking at you, it's going to turn with you. You have its attention. That is player cards. Players will always draw back to 5 cards at the end of the turn, so you will hopefully always have resources. But there are many scenarios where you don't. The other thing that all of our players have, they all have a weapon. I've already said that a weapon has damage at the bottom. That's what happens when you play an attack. Hannah's weapon here, for example, when she plays a block, also removes 1 struggle from the enemy, which is really cool. Ignore the numbers on the left side. That's deck construction, doesn't matter. And then both of you 4 have a helmet and an armor. Right now, you only have a base helmet and base armor. Couldn't afford anything better. That's your job. And they have a value in the bottom right. That is your health. Right now, you all have 9 health to your name. We now need to agree on whether we count health up or down. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to count your health down, or would you prefer to count your damage up?
Health down.
Health down. I like health down.
Down.
Okay. Then please set your health counter to 9.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to click the take a seat button?
No.
No.
You see how your
Sure.
name's
Why
already
don't I have
under
a
your
counter?
cards?
Oh, Lucky doesn't have a health.
Oh, there we go.
That's what I mean. These things are like slightly weird sometimes, so I need to unlock them and then relock them. They're floating, and it's strange. If there's ever an element that you don't see that you're supposed to see, please let me know. For me, all of them show up. It's
Yeah,
no
I
problem to
just
fix. It takes 2
noticed
buttons. Good. I know the take a seat button is what you press in order to get your name there, and then the character card can generate. Otherwise, the script doesn't work at all. By you having a deck and a character and wearing your helmet upside down, you have already taken a seat.
I will not be
It's the
contained.
optimal way.
So, you also all have a potion right now.
Hannah,
the potion-
Hannah is also wearing her helmet on our body.
Yeah, I knew someone was going to do it. Jinxie, would you like to commit the ultimate upsetting act? Now that these 2
Oh.
have started it.
Wait, what? I was reading. Shoot.
Okay, good. No, never mind. You've passed. Well
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Well done.
Oh God.
Jinxie,
I was
allow me to
waiting-
redress you.
I was waiting for you to do the same thing with switching helmet and armor around, but then turning the armor
Oh
upside
my
down as well.
God.
Please do not. Please behave.
Tense.
I have a better plan.
At least I can rely on Ferthan. A better pan. You're a monster. You're an absolute monster.
It's okay because no matter what, we're based because we're wearing base armor.
Oh, true.
I'm quitting right now.
Okay.
Wow, this was a nice collab, everyone. Goodbye.
No one ever saw Care again.
You know what? You know what needs to happen? I'm
Space
using Hannah's board
great,
to
what a
explain.
life.
Oh. I've been
Disrespect your
tapped.
surroundings.
Oh no. I don't like it when the stabby things get pointed at me.
Yeah, why have I been rotated, idiot?
All right, so the other things that our players have right now is they all have a potion, a single-use potion. When you use this, This heals too. As far as I believe, by the way, the potion doesn't refresh at the end of combat. If you drink this, this is gone, and you have to make a new one. Just be aware of this. So, at the very start of a round, I'm going to ask you all whether you want to drink a potion. You can only ever do this at the start of a round. If you do, you heal 2, or if the last attrition card that was flipped is 1 or lower, so if the monster, like if the fight is like slowing down, then you can sip the entire one and heal 4 instead. Otherwise, you have to rush and you can't do the funny flex at the end.
It's ironic that it's called ale more because it makes me ale less.
You know what? I hadn't thought about it like that. That's annoying. Now I like the name less. I thought, oh, Alamore, that's like a cool name. No, I get it. Yeah, that sucks.
For Al Amigo.
For
No.
amigo. That's the name of my
Shinx is-
samurai sword.
Thinks it Alamigo?
Yep.
No, when you drink it, you make the ale go.
Mm.
Amigo.
Shinx is drawn aggro, apparently.
What?
So-
Oh, did I hit that on accident?
That's fine.
Shoot.
Don't worry. No, do not. No, don't worry about it. That does nothing detrimental. No worries whatsoever. Now you've drawn aggro again. Sloppy. Good. Twitch chat already gets the quotes out. Well done. All of you also have a what's this called? An ability? I think this is called an ability. Your ability starts unfocused.
Mastery?
It's yeah, your mastery. You're right. That's what it's called. So this starts unfocused. At the top, you have a value. You need this many tokens on your mastery in order to flip it, in order to focus it. And once you do, it's active. Every card describes how it's activated. For Lucky, for example, you need to play 2 red attacks in a row, as opposed to all the other colored attacks. And once you do, you get to place a counter. If you place 3 reds, by the way, that's another counter immediately, so congratulations.
Yep.
That will flip it. Ferthan needs to stun the monster to place a counter. Hannah needs to play a block followed by an attack to place a counter. And Shinx needs to empty her deck and then place a counter, and then it immediately flips. Right. So far, that is most of it. Let me see whether I can fix this up real quick, because it's always being a bit peculiar about this. Wonderful. At the top of your board, by the way, just for convenience, you can see what the current reactions are. So you don't have to like scroll over all the time. I will like scroll over all the time, but you don't have to if you're playing your turns. And we will begin this hunt with one of you having aggro. Who?
I would like to volunteer to take aggro.
Oh,
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
If no one is opposed.
Yeah, go ahead.
No issue.
click the aggro button.
I'm happy with
Ferthan.
it.
I'll click it. Fine.
Oh
You
no,
go.
wait, you're going a little robot-y.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, robot care.
Don't worry, we'll be fine in a second.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
He lives.
Slight hiccup. OBS was also chugging for a second. We'll be fine again. We'll be fine again. Tiny hiccup. Sorry, everyone. We're back. So, Ferthan has aggro. The aggro player is actually the player that goes first in a round. So, let's do this, shall we? We have a monster. We have hunters. Please take all of your character tokens and place them on the combat board.
Anywhere?
Where do you place them?
I think they all go in the front. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we start off in the front sector, I believe is what we
Okay.
established last time.
So I was
far away?
in the rear
There we
of the group, so good luck. I ain't blocking for you.
The shield's behind us.
As it should be.
Great. Alright,
It's so I can
let's-
reflect the laser beams back at you.
Let's see whether I did this right.
You're there just in case
Oh,
the
I
Devil
broke-
Joe just pops up out of nowhere.
Wait, everything's breaking. Why is everything breaking? No, stop! Ah, my entire setup!
Oh no.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go, there we go, there we go. I fixed it. So, let's begin. Everyone, first turn. So, on the right side, if you ever need to reference the round structure, there's a card there. We'll begin by consuming. So none of you need to drink a potion. I reckon none of you want to drink a potion.
Chugging.
The monster starts with 4 struggle. And that's it. That is all the monster does. Now we hand it to our players. Ferthan, it is your turn first because you have aggro. And at the start of your turn, you have to answer one important question. Would you like to move? If you want to move, you have to discard 1 stamina worth of stuff in order to move to an adjacent sector. Would you like to?
Do we have first reaction before that?
No, I don't wish to move.
Mm-hmm.
First reaction?
What do you mean first reaction?
Wait, no, he's not threatened until
is
afterward,
that the
right?
facing one?
That is Rampage. That is the one that triggers when
Oh,
any
okay.
other triggers.
I hate that they're both a face.
Don't worry. We're going to trigger reactions because Ferthan, you will become threatened if you don't move. And if any player becomes threatened, we resolve the left reaction and then the right reaction. Do you still not wish to move?
I forgot that the threatened was going to happen before I went. The only problem is if I move, I can't attack. I think I'll go ahead and take the hit. Yeah, I'll become threatened and I'll
Right.
start we'll start this game.
Let's flip some cards, shall we? Smoldering breath. The veins in Varaxon's neck suddenly swell up and a thick steam rises from its nostrils. It gains 4 struggle. Up to 8. Rampage. Place a fire terrain in the front sector. A firestorm strikes the battlefield and illuminates.
No.
Wait,
Let's
no.
block it.
Wait, doesn't that happen at the end of round? Or wait,
Nope.
oh wait, you're reading that. Never mind, I was
This is
reading the
Rampage.
barrel. My bad.
So Hannah has a shield block. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand to cancel the effects. So no Rampage.
And confused.
And now the monster is confused. Where is Confusal? There it is. Would you like to explain what confused does, Hannah?
Confused states that the next time in this round that the monster would activate a boost effect, which is something that can happen on its reactions, discard the confused token instead and cancel that effect. It still pays the cost, though. At the start of the next round, if it's still in play, it is discarded.
All right. You also get to turn it to a direction of your choice. If you want to. You don't have to.
I don't really want to.
All right. In that case, the reactions have been refreshed. Red, green, and if everyone starts this turn at the tail. And Ferthan, we go back to you. What would you like to do?
Okay, I am going to play Concussion.
That stuns the monster. It's a blue card, so it also removes
So
1
I-
struggle.
Yep, and I discard 2 to pay the 3 energy cost.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to explain what stun does?
Sure. So stun. Why doesn't it explain what stun is on this card?
Other side.
It does on the back. Right. So when you stun the monster, place the corresponding stun token on a behavior card that is in play. The card cannot be triggered this round. Then I choose a player who reveals up to 2 attack cards from their hand and deals weapon damage to the monster for each card revealed this way. So I'm going to choose Lucky. So Lucky, if you could please reveal 2 attack cards from your hand. Up to.
Oh, up 2. I only got 1.
Oh, Okay.
Ooh.
So, then you will deal your weapon damage for each card revealed this way.
What's your weapon damage?
That's
Is
the
it
little
2?
splash at the bottom.
The little
Yeah.
splash is 2, and the level is 1. So 2?
Two. Yeah, absolutely. And Ferthan, which
Okay.
reaction would you like to stun? You get to place the stun token on one of these 3 cards.
I will place it on the red.
Right. So it doesn't now react with the red because, well, no, you were playing a blue, but it cannot do the red for the rest of the round. And then at the end of the round, the stun discards. You also get a blippy on your mastery. We're just going to use these for it. 1 more, and you get to flip this. Well done.
Ooh.
Hooray.
Stun is really cool.
Okay. And I think that is all that I'm going to do. So I will discard this from the sequence.
Absolutely. So now but before you discard this, now we have to go do something called the attrition phase. In the attrition phase, we draw a card from the attrition deck. Because Ferthan is threatened, we draw 2. And we take the worst one, this 2. It now checks for how many defensive cards are in your sequence, the blue and yellow cards. And if you have played less than that, you take the monster's damage. So Ferthan, you take 1 damage.
Wait. I thought the defensive ones were green and yellow.
They are. What did I say?
You said blue and yellow.
I'm stupid. They are green and yellow.
I thought they were white and gold. My bad.
No, don't bring this.
No.
Do not
It's
do
any
this.
color you believe.
So, after the attrition phase, we go to end of turn, so you discard everything from your sequence. Then you draw back up to your current hand size limit. In your case right now, that's 5. You draw 3 more cards. And then the monster will turn to whoever has aggro, which is still Thoreg over there. We now go to our next player, Hannah. What is your turn?
I really would have liked for it to turn, but that's okay. We can deal with this. I'll stay.
Oh.
Does anything bad happen to me?
No?
Cool, I'll take my threatened token. And then I will discard Feint. This card, when I discard from my hand, allows me to draw 1. Which is lovely.
No. So Feint doesn't say you can discard this to draw 1. If you discard this to do something else, then you draw 1.
Yeah, when you discard this card from your hand, well, I'm getting to the point of this is what it's paying for.
Gotcha.
I will take the aggro. I get my card, and then because it's a yellow that I've played, I remove a struggle.
Yep. Gotcha.
Then we will do some fun things.
Would you mind explaining what
this is
taunt
0.
does real quick?
Taunt.
Oh,
If it is another player's turn, I may taunt the monster by discarding a card with the keyword taunt. If I do, the active player will draw 1, but I take the aggro token and the monster immediately turns to face me.
Oh shit, that's cool. Alright. As you can see, every player has a billion keywords. And as
Yeah.
such, I need them all to explain their billion keywords whenever they come up. Alright, so you were saying.
So you don't actually take the aggro then, because you played it during your turn.
No, but Battle Trance has the aggro symbol on the top right.
Oh, okay.
So I will take the 1 damage. That's 1 weapon damage, right?
That is 1 weapon level of damage.
Okay. So long as it's not monster damage, we're
No.
still fine.
It is not. You hit yourself in the head with your shield to psych yourself up.
That will do
Let's go.
my weapon damage plus 2 times level, so 4 damage, and I pick Shinxy to draw a card.
Oh.
Alright.
Wait, any card? Wait.
Draw, no, from your deck. You draw a card from your deck.
Oh, I draw a card. Thank you.
Usually the top card is I think the agreed upon norm.
No, you draw from left to right.
Any card draws a king of clubs. Like, what the hell?
I don't draw it out of a deck. I draw it by hand.
Yo, this Fox is magic or some shit.
Quite the
How did
silliness.
this get in here?
And then
Tell that
I
Balatro.
believe that's my turn.
That's all? Alright. So, you're also threatened, which means we are going to draw 2 cards.
You
And
forgot
you will-
something.
What?
You played a yellow and a red.
I did.
you get a token,
Well,
yeah.
I'll get my
Nice!
counter.
You
As
get
a
a
counter?
mastery token.
And then you take
Hell
1 damage
yeah.
from attrition.
Yay. Normally
Wait.
I'd have turned it for us, but
I can
like,
stop that.
When another player would suffer attrition, you may discard this to prevent that. You do not take attrition.
let's go.
Hooray!
Yo.
I realized I had that after Ferthan got hit, and I felt bad.
Oh, don't worry, my deck self-mills, so...
I know someone else whose deck self-mills, and that person's turn comes up now. Shinx, what you got?
All right. Bep. Oh, Bep. So.
Let's do one
I
after
wanna-
another, shall we?
Yeah, one at a time.
Oh, silent arrow.
Okay.
Would you mind
Yeah.
explaining what stealth does?
Oh yeah, I do get stealth from this. Stealth action cards with the keyword stealth do not trigger reaction icons which contain color or card type icons when they are played in your sequence. Okay, so like I wouldn't trigger like these 3 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
But you
weird
would trigger the
stealth?
tail, but the tail
Hmm.
triggers without cards anyway, but you
Yeah.
would ignore the red, for example, if it weren't stunned. So the silent arrow will deal your weapon level in damage. You will deal weapon damage, which is how much?
2.
So that is the first 8 points of damage reached. The monster loses a wound. It goes down to 9.
Nice.
Then, blinding shot, you say?
Yeah, the recycle on this doesn't activate if I discard it, right? That's not how that works.
I think that's how it works. When you are instructed to recycle X, you may discard. No, you need to play it to do that. You need to
I
play
need to
this
play that
card
one.
out.
Oh, okay.
So blinding shot
So,
also does 2 damage.
yeah.
But the previous card in your sequence had aim, so you now inflict blind. Would you like to explain what blind is?
Blind. When you inflict blind, choose a peril card in play. That peril is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. Place the blind token on the peril card to show it is blank. So, because we're all standing with the threatened person, it can't lay down its fire.
Exactly. So it lost the sight of its
Oh.
eyes, so it can't use its mouth anymore. Wait, what?
Yay!
I can't hear you. I'm not wearing any pants. The effect. Very cool.
Oh, and I need to discard.
No, hold on. It's turning down the radio so you can park. I can't see. It's too loud right now.
Yes, absolutely. I can't write. There's too much music going on. God, I know that. All right. That is
Can't
another 2
breathe.
points of
The
damage.
light is too bright.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, I know that one though.
Also, Shinxy.
Yeah.
Your bow has an effect. Volley 1 every time you
Oh,
play
that's
red.
right.
So after you play the first one, would you like to explain what volley does?
You may discard X cards from the top of your deck and deal damage to the monster equal to the weapon level for each offensive card discarded this way. So I can discard 1 card.
You may discard 1 card twice because it triggers on both of your red cards.
Oh, you're right. You know what, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Boop.
1 damage.
Boop.
Only 1 damage. Only 1. 3 damage
Only
damage.
1. Yeah.
Is
Let's
there anything
go.
else you'd like to do?
No, that's everything.
Right. Then you also didn't move, so you are also threatened.
Yeah.
And you draw a 0. Oh, there's the 0 and the 2. You take 1 attrition damage.
Yeah.
then draw back up to 3 and discard your sequence.
Yep. Oh. Oh wait, how did I draw multiple cards last time?
Just press the number on your number row for the amount of cards you want to draw. If you press
Wait,
2
how
right
many
now, it
numbers?
draws 2. Yeah, like above W, like QWE, like. That's. Okay, I wasn't clear on this. That's my mistake. Press the number for the amount of cards that you're allowed to draw, not however many you want to draw. That's my bad. I'm so sorry.
You guys can move on. I'll figure that out. I feel like I had a yellow card in my hand. I'll keep that one.
Discard everything and just draw 5 fresh ones. There's no way
Yeah.
we'll be able to figure this out correctly.
I am
Oh
so
my
sorry.
Can do this.
Oh my god.
If you draw a box around cards and then press G for group, it puts them all into one stack. And then now press 5 while hovering over it. Press 5.
I got my.
No,
What do you
Oh, you
mean
press-
five?
press it once.
Just
you
one
press it
time.
once.
You press.
Yeah,
It takes
Okay,
time.
we're trying this again.
There's
This
a
is-
delay.
5.
Remember, foxes aren't domesticated.
Oh,
There you
it
go.
took so long. Okay.
There is a delay. You just
I was like,
need
that's
to
not
wait.
working.
Trust in the
Oh my
system.
God.
Oh no.
I can't
Oh no,
interact
my.
with the cards in my
Oh, no.
hand now.
Oh
wait.
no.
Did Kara do? Wait.
Oh.
What?
I think Care is
Yeah. Oh, we'll give
having
him
net issues, which is why.
frames. Okay, there we go. We're running smoothly now.
We're back.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Whoa!
No.
Disconnect from server.
Disconnected.
Disconnect
Oh,
lobby
no.
client. Oh no!
it worked for a second.
Nah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Being
can
a-
hear you now.
Hello.
It's being a bit uppity right now.
It will not make it easy.
Up. I did get a save in. There's good news.
Oh, nice.
I did
Hooray!
I need to find it though. There.
Yeah.
So we might have an issue though.
Hmm?
That issue is that. Oh, that's what happened. The VTube Studio collab closed.
Do you want us to rejoin or do you want us to do Fugi?
Yes, please. No, it's doing like these micro hiccups. Like I didn't even drop that many frames during it. It just, I don't know. It's been doing this for years, where every now and again it just like closes the net for like a second or two. And usually when I'm solo, that doesn't matter. Like it's just like some buffering on stream for a hiccup, and then it's gone again. I've been hosting all of this. It goes a bit everywhere.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Here we go. Boop.
Well, we're fixing things. We have the Lucky back.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I'll be in there in a second.
yeah, no worries, no
Exist
worries.
again.
Woo!
You do load in so fast.
Mari models are very, very good, but not very large.
Very efficient.
Very, very space efficient. Yeah, it is true.
Hmm.
Nice.
Once we have our Shinxy again.
Oh.
Oh, I'll load it eventually.
Huh. There's
know
now
what
a
they
Some things
giant
are-
button.
Oh,
now-
no.
Clean up monster.
I
Does it?
didn't
Is
hit
it
it
there
right.
for all of you?
That's
No,
what
no,
we're trying
you
to do,
didn't.
right?
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
button
it's
there?
just a
Like, do all
reminder.
of you see that button? Do all of you see that button?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do,
Then
yeah.
we have to. Then we have to
Scripted
fuck with
character
this.
setup.
Then we have to fuck with this.
Also, the.
Hold up.
Oh.
Okay.
Type.
Type here.
Is that any better?
Let's find out.
It's loading.
We'll find out.
It's
It's
loaded.
loading.
Mine stopped loading things, and that's concerning.
Okay. Yeah. This is better.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
it
it
goes.
This looks correct.
Yay!
Okay, this looks mostly correct. The monster's aggro thing is like
Entirely
wrong.
fucked, yeah. What the fuck? It really is. What the hell? Huh?
But
It's confused.
Wah.
It doesn't know where to look. It's blind.
Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up.
oh, there it is.
There we go. You just gotta reload the peril card. Or the stance card. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. On the plus side, we know exactly which two cards Shinxie had in hand before
I
all
know,
of the deck happened.
right? Oh wait, there we go.
Hooray!
That's so funny.
It drew like two. I think it drew two different cards from the deck down here. Wait, no, was it long range? It was long range, right? No, it was adrenaline shot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It drew like different cards from the thing.
Okay, Oh, for the volley, you mean?
Yeah, for the volley. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I think-
should've switched
I
these
think
two.
because we never
It
resolved
definitely
the
took
volley in
adrenaline
this one.
shot. Oh yeah.
And then it was a yellow card that got into the volley as well. Yeah, no. There it is. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it as it is. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna mill this card for accurate volley, and that's one more damage. There we go. Problem solved.
Perfect.
And now, going from Shinxie, we move over to Lucky. Lucky, your turn.
Okay,
what do you got for us?
It's my turn. Chaos. But not really. Well, maybe a little bit of chaos. Okay, I want to use evasive step, which I think is going to set off one of its reactions.
Yes, I
That's
assume
what
you're
you
not
would
moving.
think.
Oh yeah, I'm not moving. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, hold up. So let's reveal the behavior card first. The active player becomes threatened. The active player is already threatened. Ferthan, would you still like to cancel this?
I'm gonna go with
That's what
no.
I thought.
Okay. What am I
Right.
doing for this? Paint this card.
Monster's
Let's see.
still
Search your
alive.
deck for a red and add it to your hand, then reshuffle your deck. Going to search my deck. I did that wrong. Okay. I want this one.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hang on. I gotta read what this does real quick. Okay. So we're going to play Battle Cry, which has Berserk and Resilience. So Berserker. When you play a card with this keyword in your sequence, you enter the Berserker state and remain in that state until the end of your turn. While in Berserker state, draw one each time you play an attack card in your sequence. And attack cards are red cards?
Absolutely. That's what attack cards are. Well, Battle Cry does your weapon damage to it, which is 2 more damage. Wonderful.
Yes.
Do go on.
Okay. And we're gonna use Jumping Slice, which costs 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, costs 1. And I get to draw a card because of Berserk.
Yeah. A couple of things happen on this.
And-
So Jumping Slice does 2 damage, but you've played 2 reds, increase the damage the attack deals by 2, and remove 1 struggle. And you also gain a totem for your ability. So this does 4 damage.
Yes.
Which means it pops a wound. It goes down to 8, and it loses 1 struggle. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I think we're going to stop there.
All right. Then we are going to draw a 1 and a 1. You take 1 point of attrition damage. And discard your sequence.
I have 1.
Oh, you have one.
Card?
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a green. You don't take attrition damage. You pass. The first person to
Cool.
pass it. Hurrah.
Cool.
What's the
I
And
was
then
so
I
used to
draw
everyone
up
just going,
to 5.
Yes, you draw up to 5. Exactly.
And do I get a stamina because I had 2 cards left over?
You do? In fact,
Okay.
I forgot about stamina
forgot
tokens.
about
Everyone got
stamina.
one. You also draw aggro on your jumping
Okay.
slice.
True. Forgot about that. Okay.
So, that's the end of the round. At the end of the round... Oh no, wait. Fire breathing is blinded. Never mind. Doesn't happen. What does happen is this reaction here. Aggression. Each player in the front sector must either immediately move or suffer 1 damage. Then the reaction turns to the player with the least defenses in their hand.
I'll see y'all later.
Does it cost anything to move?
Doesn't
Can
really
I say no?
You will take
You
damage.
No, I'm saying no.
Oh. Oh, the card
We're
doesn't
not
happen?
going to. Yeah, we're not
Oh.
going to reveal that behavior card, or we're going to negate its effects.
Oh, okay.
So no
Oh.
one has to move.
Okay.
All right. Wait, what if I was going to move? Can I use that as a chance to move still, or does it like
Yeah.
just still go
No,
away?
well, no, now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Stay. I'll stay. I'll stay.
Sorry.
We'll
You're
just
good.
use the free movement. The blind drops off as well. The stun drops off. And we go into a whole new round. So,
Alright.
first round over. Pling. I said pling. Oh, no. I said pling. There we go. So now the question is, would you all like to drink a potion?
No.
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 Damn it. No one wants to waste resources. Why not?
None.
So, the monster
Well, you
gains...
know what? You've convinced me.
Nice. So, at the start of the turn, the monster refreshes its behavior. That means it takes the lowest number behavior and replaces it with the top of its deck. Yep. It also gains player number struggle. It now has 10 struggle. It's only 2 away from AoEing you all.
That's yeah.
Lucky, you had aggro, which means you, our first turn player. You go first.
Oh. Oh, I haven't looked at my cards yet.
The problem
Hang
in
on, I
Primal.
got
Whoever has
this.
aggro needs to quick read their cards. You got this. Don't worry about it.
That can be good.
Sequencing in Primal can be really difficult sometimes.
Be
Especially because our
good.
decks tend to have a lot of things that say, hey, on somebody else's turn, do something cool.
Yeah. I do like that as an aspect. As you get more familiar with your deck, like these things will start to speed up because like you know your tool better, right? And you get to customize your deck as well. Potion should be saved for the secret hidden mega boss. Yes,
Yeah.
after this you have to fight a demon prince. Spawned by Twitch chat. His name is Steve.
Steve.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
at least it's not Flappy
Um,
Jimmy.
I'm not moving. We're gonna start with quick attack, so you don't need to worry about that effect.
-1 struggle, down to 9.
It's going to
Figures
trigger
the
the.
blue.
Yep.
Our action turns to the active player, then place a fire terrain in the front sector.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ouch.
Anyone have a cancel for that?
Ooh.
No.
In addition,
I
it's
couldn't-
going to
Sorry,
pay.
everybody.
It's going to pay 1 struggle in order to activate. The active player suffers 1 damage unless they have a green in their sequence. Please take 1 monster damage.
Okay.
Fair.
Right. So, let me explain fire. Fire bad. As long as you're standing in a sector with fire in it, you cannot put cards into your sequence. You don't get to
Oh.
play anything. Nothing. Because you're on fire. You can't attack, you need to run. Fire dies down, so first it starts on this side, next turn it will flip, and then it'll go back away.
Okay.
But
Okay.
this is it. See, if all MMOs did fire like this, where it stops you from attacking and casting, people would never stand in it. But no, stand and fire DPS higher. Right.
I'm assuming I can't do anything then, right? Because I already gave up my movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All you have
Ooh.
is red, then you're done.
Ooh.
So,
Ouchie.
Oh wait, I
Uh,
just can't attack it.
no, you can't put any cards into your sequence.
Oh yeah, no, I can't put anything. Yeah.
If you have anything that says, hey, discard me to do something, you can do that.
Oh yeah.
Assuming you have a reason, you can discard it.
Oh yeah, it's true. You need a reason to discard the card.
Some cards just say discard this from your hand, but yeah, true. So, in that case, Lucky, attrition. You are threatened. You will take
Yep.
1 attrition damage. That shuffles the
Okay.
attrition deck. You've gone through the entire thing. And then
I guess that's
discard.
my turn.
Discard your sequence, draw 1 card.
That was
Ferthan!
disappointing.
It was pretty bad. Oh, let me refresh the blue card.
Oh.
So it gets worse.
Did the
Oh, it does.
I bring
That's
fire to my
7.
fellow hunters.
I have a question,
So,
actually.
Yes. What's your
The
question?
round timer move at the start of the round.
Yes. I don't know whether it starts at 1. I think it starts up here and then like it goes to 1. I did move it down from there, but I don't know whether it's like we're either in 1 or 2.
Fair.
Who knows? Who knows? So, we're gonna start with this behavior because Ferthan is starting his turn in front of the monster. Varaxen gains player number -1 struggle and gains +1 damage until the end of the round.
Oh,
Oh
Gains 3
god.
struggle. And
Oh.
now it does 2 damage until this turn is over. It also
All right.
shuffles its behavior deck,
Oh.
which makes it gain 1 struggle. And it is at 12 now, which means it spends 8 of
Oh,
that
no.
to deal 2 damage to every one of you.
I have a funny question.
What is your
How
funny
does
question?
this card resolve in this scenario?
Right now, when another player would suffer damage and you are in the front set, you may discard this card from your hand to prevent that damage.
That it is monster damage, but all of us are taking damage. Does that protect everyone but me, or just one and me?
Huh.
It says when another player, but other players have suffered damage.
Yeah, but
It
which
says
other
to
player is the
prevent
one that
that
gets
damage.
protected? It says that. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could either choose the player, or you could say all players are being damaged, so this card doesn't take effect.
You could also say that another player is fulfilled, so you prevent that damage. That damage is an instance coming from here, which will damage everyone. The trigger condition is just 1 player takes damage. This doesn't say that you can't prevent all of the damage from that source. That's the problem, right?
You see why I asked for a rules clarification?
Yeah. What's the fucking paladin group cooldown called again?
That's
The-
exactly what I'm thinking of.
Get behind me, morons. What's it called again?
Passage of Arms.
Passage of Arms? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if you can remember its name, you get to prevent all damage. Fine. None of you take damage. Everyone draws 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone draws 1.
Get
So-
behind me!
Text says, I think it's the discarding. You only discard the card once, so it only prevents 1 player's damage. Yes, and but it specifies that damage. So, you could say that the intention of the card is to prevent damage from that 1 player, and you're never the one taking damage here, but it's 1 instance. That's the problem, right? I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna play this Passage of Arms style. Fuck it. If we can find rules clarifications for this later, my job is to get things going and to keep things flowing. And I don't think this is going to be deciding the war at the end of the day. Also, I think it's cool, so we're just gonna do that.
yeah, it's really cool.
Hey, I discard Bulwark. Everyone gets to draw 1.
Yeah, everyone draw a card. Stupid.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Narrator, it did decide the war. All right. Ferthan. Would you like to
Okay,
move? I'm not asking.
Yeah, yeah. No, I would like to move.
Where would you like to go?
I will move, and I'm using my stamina token for that. I will move over to the Syracuse. So being out of the red means I just can't play attacks against it, right? But I could still play other things?
Everything else, yeah.
Or I
just not attacks.
Just not attacks. So no red. Okay, got it.
And you're no longer threatened. Yay!
Hooray.
Someone lost a threatened token for once. I'm so happy.
I will play leverage.
Huh?
So I get to draw cards equal to the current amount of struggle tokens on the monster, which is 4.
After you pay for it.
Oh.
Man, imagine if that was 12 still.
Yeah, and I will play Mighty Strain. So when I discard it from my hand, I take a strain token. So I will take a strain token, please.
You now have a strain token.
Okay. What does the strain token do again? I think
Your
prevents me
maximum
from
hand
drawing.
size is -1.
Yeah. Okay,
Fucking hell.
I draw 4.
Anything else?
I am now having to read my cards. One moment, please.
Of course. You just drew 4. Yeah, absolutely.
So I also can't play blue cards since those are considered attacks as well. Is that correct?
Blue cards are maneuvers. You can totally play blue cards.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I know it's weird. They are offensive, but they are not attacks.
Not
Okay,
attacking you, bro.
So,
Ignore the fact that this one says
exhausting
strike. Yes.
Exhausting strike. So increase the struggle this maneuver removes by 1. So this will remove 2 struggle.
After you pay for it. -2 struggle. Down to 2.
And then I will play this one as well.
Bludgeon. Confuse the monster. Okay. So confusion. Where would you like to turn
Yep.
it?
I will turn it towards me.
Zoop. It has been turned. It is very confused. That was all that confusion did, right? Yes, it also negates a boost.
I can attack it now, but that will implement a behavior, but maybe that's okay? Maybe?
Maybe.
I forget, when I attack it, does the attack resolve first, or does the monster's reaction resolve first?
The attack resolves first.
Okay, great. Then I will sacrifice myself for the greater good.
I mean, you still got your health potion.
So I will discard this, this doesn't count because my mastery is not focused yet. But heavy smash will deal my weapon damage and remove 1 struggle. So I deal 2 damage and remove a struggle.
It's down to 1 struggle and it has taken 4 damage in total. And now we resolve
Okey-dokey.
red. The active player discards the top 3 cards of their deck That player suffers damage unless a shield is, or unless a defense is discarded that way. Top 3, please. Oh, that's all of your deck.
Let's roll next.
Nope, that was all of your deck.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
There. Top 3. That is a shield, but 2 more, please. But you're already not taking damage. All right.
All right, I'm not taking damage.
Nice.
Rampage. There's the fire terrain in the front sector.
Okay, well, now you guys know where not to move.
That's fine.
And it pays 1 struggle. Each player in the front sector takes monster damage unless they discard a green from their hand.
I have no such thing, so I will take 1 damage.
You would take 2 because the monster still has the bonus damage buff on it this turn.
Awesome.
All right. Let's... Is that it? Anything else?
Nope. I can't play anything else anyways.
Right.
So attrition time?
Attrition time. We have... You're not threatened, so only 1 card. And you've played 1 defense. You're not taking attrition.
yes.
Well done. You got through it. Discard your stuff. Draw 4.
Actually, draw 3 because I've got strain.
True, you're right. And Heavy Smash did give you aggro. So the monster looks at you. Oh, also,
It's already
you were,
with me.
you were in a sector with a Syrake, so that does 1 more damage.
Hey.
Yo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the whole reason I moved there, and then I forgot about it.
Hannah, it's your turn. Where would you like
may
to
I know what the reactions are?
Oh, of course. Forgetting like half my job. We have blue and becomes threatened.
The good news
already
is you're
threatened.
probably
I
not
can't
going to be
become.
threatened. If you move,
Alright.
you will.
I will move to the only other place an attack could be played.
Mm-hmm.
Discard this blue to pay for agility, a
Mhm.
green card that allows me to draw 2. This is incredibly disappointing.
Play with blue, you draw 2.
I will discard this. Draw again, please.
Here we see a wild shield user fishing for a yellow card from her deck.
This is offensive to me.
Yes,
But-
this is bad.
We'll use rapid dash.
Yo, I love that Pokemon.
Just
Great Pokemon. Fantastic.
Just
Top
2
tier.
damage so far. However, we will discard the counter attack to use Shielded Strike. I didn't.
I have a very
didn't
dumb
get a
question.
yellow.
Would you like to do this the other way around?
What?
When you discard your sequence, you discard from left to right. If you do this second, then discard is the top of your discard pile. Or like,
I would allow it.
silly reasons. Backseating over.
Ooh.
They're fine.
So you do 4
either
damage
way-
in total. Yes?
Yes. 4 damage in total, and that's 2 offensive cards while I'm at tail.
Absolutely. So that's 1 counter on hit the tail. It also is the second phase. It is down to 7 wounds, and now it gains some threat.
Oh.
Cool.
All players discard the top 3 cards of their decks, please.
4 I draw, so. Hey, there's my yellows.
So, the peril has changed. When a behavior card with Firestorm is revealed, immediately place a fire train in the front sector. Every time something says Firestorm on the card, we now add more fire. The other thing that has changed, there are two other things that have changed. First of all, the threat areas have changed. So everything except the front of it now. And its health has changed. Every wound is now worth 3 times player number. So now you need to do 12 to pop a wound. Gotten angrier. Its scales harden in response to the trauma. Nano machine, son! Sorry. What? Wrong franchise.
Oh gosh.
No, clearly this is just a Metapod and it used Harden.
Yes. 2 winked Metapods.
In response to the Rapidash, it uses Harden.
All right. It is still your turn. I reckon it's the end of your turn with that.
It's the end. Yeah.
You're not threatened. No.
Yay!
That's nutrition.
How hard's it hit me?
Nothing. You're
Nothing.
fine. It would be funny to flip the 3 there, eh?
Ah, it would be my life.
All right, Shinx. It is your go.
Oh boy. All right, moving on to the board with Hannah. Okay.
It's facing me, by the way.
It is
oh,
facing you.
Oh, okay.
So.
But the other place is on fire.
That's correct. Remember, you have to pay for the movement. Either by discarding a stamina token or by paying with one. Token's fine.
I'll go with that. This doesn't trigger the thing because it gets discarded, right? Yeah.
When you discard this to pay for something, it does not trigger the blue reaction.
Okay,
There are only things that go into a sequence like that, though.
Okay, cool. All right. So, I am going to play this,
Sneaky Glide.
which means I get a card. I'm paying for it with this one. When I discard that, I get to pull another card.
Uh-huh.
And when I play a green card there, I can discard this and get a card from my hand.
And also, this
Okay.
card says recycle 1, so you may discard another card to draw 1.
Oh, that's right.
She's milling herself.
So we're gonna go for these volley shots right now. Wait, should I pull 1 and I discard 2. Okay.
Is that how recycle works?
I assume.
No, like,
Dis-
so
oh,
this
wait, that's
card
not
says
discarding.
recycle 1. This card says recycle
Yeah,
1.
that's not discarding. Yeah.
No, it is. It is. So if you recycle
If
this
I-
one, that's discarding it.
Okay, that's still discarding.
So, but
okay.
yeah, but just finish this card first. So you discard this. You discard this card for the recycle. Then, because of the recycle effect, you draw 1.
We draw 1.
And then we do this
Then we'll
one.
do our-
When you discard this card, perform volley 2. The top 2 cards
Right.
of your deck,
1, 2.
no damage.
Nothing. But I
However-
can flip this now, right?
Exactly. So your deck runs out, which means you need to now reload your bow. What better way to reload your bow than hit yourself in the face with it? So
Yay!
you reshuffle your deck, and you take your weapon level in damage. And
Yeah,
now
I whacked
you get to
myself.
flip ultimate shot.
Yes!
What does it do? What does it do now?
All right, start volley 2. When you empty your deck, deal 5 damage. Okay, so at the start of my turn, I get to do 2 volley. And when I empty the deck again, I get to deal 5 damage. Do I get to do that right now? Has that just
Nope.
happened, or
Middle of your
nah?
turn.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
That was a lot of card draw.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
So now I gotta think again. All right. Ooh. Base of damage. This attack deals 6. This attack deals damage. Inflict blind. What's it called? That 1. Is anyone threatened? Wait, blind is.
Lucky is currently threatened.
Okay.
Of
We'll
note,
take
the
that.
behavior card did change, so now it protects from reactions.
So right now the behavior is no longer the threatened. When a behavior card with Firestorm is revealed, immediately place a fire terrain in the front
Yeah.
sector.
We're already at 2, so that would be very bad.
Yeah.
Remember, you cannot play attacks from where you are right now. You're not in one of the red zones.
Oh, that's right! Oh, shoot, because it turned. I forgot about that.
That might make the turn a bit
Yo.
easier.
I forgot about that. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. You can only play this card after that. Nah, I think we're good then right now.
That's the end of your turn? You will have to discard
I'll
a
use-
card at the end of your turn.
Oh, I can't do. You said discard a card at the end of my turn.
Because your hand size is maximum 5, and you currently have
Oh,
6
that's
hit
right.
points,
Yeah,
so-
it's huge.
It'd be worth it
We
just to block
will
something.
drop.
Maddie, you are the best duckling.
I'm gonna
Maddie.
drop this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So, let's go do attrition. 1, you've played 1 defense. You are fine.
Yay.
Right.
Sweet.
And that is the entire turn. That's it.
All right.
1 more round completed. So, at the end of the round, well, at the start of the next round, I'm going to ask all of you, would you like to drink your potion? It heals for 4 at the moment.
Nope.
No.
No one thirsty? No one? No one? Chat?
No.
Drink?
No.
Chat? Sip something?
Apple juice, anybody?
Chad would like to take a sip.
Oh. Okay, can I like complete non sequitur here? I went to grab my drink out of solidarity here and ran into the question of what was past me thinking. Because I reached over and grabbed what yesterday me decided should be on my desk. A bottle of body wash.
Why do you have body wash?
For that fresh
Delicious.
mouthfeel.
Ah, yes,
Oh, Hannah.
delicious.
Hannah, I'm sorry, but Martin
flavor?
just dreamed hydrate, so get to chugging. Cheers, everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, it's jasmine and vanilla. It's gonna be awful.
Oh,
It's
Good thing I got
Vanilla
the
tastes
strawberry body
nice.
wash.
vanilla's great. Yeah, there's jasmine tea, right? Or
Yum,
something.
yum, yum, yum.
No, I'm not washing my mouth out with soap today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Macho. I don't want to die.
I don't want to.
Beautiful. Thank
Death
you,
is not
Macho.
on
I
the menu
appreciate it.
tonight.
Neither is body wash, apparently. So,
Fuck you.
let's...
Oh man.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All right. Hannah, you've got aggro. We also flip both
Oh,
of these fire
wonderful.
tokens to the other side. They're still on fire,
what?
but next turn they'll go away.
Did it cycle its reaction?
Yes, it did. It got rid of the threatened and added a red.
That's annoying, but it won't matter until the end of my turn. I'll pay 1 to move. I don't really want to keep the card in hand, so I'll move back here to where the nice healing zone is. And then pay this green to block. Nothing bad happens, I'm assuming. I choose another player to draw 1. But I'll take damage so that all of us draw.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't have the +1 damage token anymore. Luckily, it's only 1 damage. So, yeah, everyone draw a card.
Yay.
Then I will pay this green. Oh, but my yellow removes a struggle. Sorry, I
Oh.
forgot that.
Yep.
Then I'll pay this green to generate 2 for this red. Which I choose Ferthan. Can you check your discard and tell me how many attack cards are in your discard pile?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attack cards. That would just be
That's-
red, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have 4 reds.
This is 6 damage.
That
That
is
does not
6
produce
damage.
a wound, does it?
No, it does not.
Not yet.
Oh well.
Getting there.
However,
No
it does
vulnerable
produce
for everyone.
a token for Shieldmaster.
Ooh,
Yay.
nice.
Yo.
You can flip!
3.
Oh.
I need 3.
It's 3.
Oh, you need 3. Oh,
Yeah.
Shieldmaster's
womp womp.
really hard to get.
It's
But
also
yeah,
really
that's,
good.
my turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do threat 2. You are taking 1 damage. Right.
And I still have threat.
Yes. Draw 5, and then we're moving over to Shinx.
Oh god.
What you got, Shinxie?
Can I
Oh, the monster
hit
turns.
myself in the face with my
Oh,
shield?
thank god. Okay.
Do you have to?
Monster
Yes.
turn. Oh god. I want to do something, but I don't want to activate. Actually, it's only a 2. I could tank a 2.
Oh, did the red happen?
What's the rest supposed to have? Oh, yes, of course. You're right. Oops. The Firestorm. The active player discards the top 3 cards of the deck. That player suffers damage unless a shield is discarded that way. Also, there's fire over there now.
Oh no.
The top 3, please.
Alright,
Oh my
cool.
god.
There's nowhere I can move now.
Oh no!
I mean, the
You don't take any
bonfire
damage.
in that fire should go out in a turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
All right, Shinx, what you got?
What's its health at? 7?
7 out of 12. So 5 more, and it pops a wound. I
5
think we
more
should
and
also
pop
count the
it.
monster health down. Hold up. If we're counting player health down, let's count the monster health down as well. Weird. So 5 more damage, and then...
Okay.
Oh,
1, 2.
Huh.
Do.
What do you mean its flavor text is just increase the damage this attack deals by 5 weapon? What do
What?
you mean? There's no
Um,
criteria for that?
no? Well, that means that this card inherently scales. If you get a level 2 weapon, this is extra 10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
You do need to pay for it. It is very expensive.
Yes. Oh, I'm also gonna. Oh wait, I'm gonna pay for that before I do that.
Oh.
Okay.
By the way, did you want to volley at the start of your turn?
Oh, that's right.
Hold up.
2 volley.
No volley. No volley.
volley.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Now deadly shot.
All right, so that was a 2 cost, right? Yeah.
3 costs. This one costs 3.
Oh, 3 Oh, that's right. Top left. Duh. Okay, we discard you.
Mhm.
I'm discarding this
Mhm.
one.
Which I'm just going to put down there real quick to
Yeah.
remember.
Oh wait, that's not gonna be on top of my deck anyway. Wait, we'll save that. And yeah, I'll discard that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, couple of things. First of all,
Mhm.
volley 1, please.
Boop.
Nothing.
Nope.
Then you volley 2.
Nope. No. Oh. There we go.
1 damage. Bing.
All right.
And then this takes 7. So it takes 4, and then it takes another 3. Ops of wound goes down to 6.
All right. Sweet.
Well done.
It
Oh,
also
wait.
inflicts blind.
Next.
Yes.
Yeah.
It also inflicts blind.
So
So
this
right now,
card
no
means I
fire
can-
stock
oh.
cards.
Sweet. Does this mean I can draw 6 cards at the end of my turn? Have 6 in my
Yes.
hand?
So first
Okay.
you refill to hand size maximum, then the game forgets that you're supposed to not have more than 5 cards, and then you draw 1.
Okay.
That's how that works. First of all, attrition though.
Oh yeah.
You do take 1 attrition damage.
Okay. And boop. That's my hand and uno mas.
Wonderful.
Sweet.
Moving over to the other side of the board, Lucky.
What's
a turn?
The monster isn't turning or anything.
Let me see. Shinxie,
What causes that?
Oh wait,
Shinxie
shoot!
drew aggro. You do
Yeah, I
have
had
aggro.
to have drawn aggro and all that. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it
sorry.
does turn to you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything.
It's blinded right now, at least. I don't know.
You
It
know
is
what?
blinded right now.
Wait, hold on. Where are you? Lucky, how badly do you want that attack?
I really want to attack this turn.
I will taunt the monster.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
What does taunt do again?
It turns back to Hannah.
Okay.
So during Lucky's turn, I taunt. You get to draw one, I believe, because of taunt. And it immediately turns to my sector.
And you take aggro.
Oh,
Yay! Thank you.
I gotta draw another card. Oh my gosh.
Would you like to move? Let's start with that.
Yes, I would. Right over here.
Okay, that's the
Pay my
token.
stamina cost.
All right, everyone prepare. This is gonna be a lot of cards doing hopefully a lot of damage.
I hope
If
so.
only it was in the tail sector.
Yeah, I
Get
know. I
so
was
many
hoping.
tails.
I do like cutting my tail.
You like combat carving is what you like. I've played with you before.
It's
Hey.
true. We're gonna start with draw 2.
Wait, hey, Lucky, do you want another card? So I can...
Sure.
Cool, you get another one because I want that on top of my deck.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck off! No way. What the hell?
I'd say it's like a 1.
This is 2 again.
You think it's like a 1? I think it's like a 5.
Really?
Although it has to be higher than that. It's red and angry. Like that's 2 out of my like 4 criteria.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm just figuring out what I'm playing and what order.
No, don't
now.
worry
I thought
about
my
it.
number would be lower than yours.
Why'd you bring this evil here? This was like a nice place.
I'm sorry, I was told explicitly this is not a say-so place.
But you were told this is a safe place.
Okay.
Oh. I see the line and it disgusts me.
I'm just trying to decide
take
if
your
I
time.
want to.
Take your time. Absolutely.
I have like fireplace sounds in the background
to
for
see
this,
what this does.
and everything's on fire, so I think it's fitting.
Yeah.
It's on
Okay,
fire.
yeah, I don't have Berserk, so I want. Wait. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I drew cards.
Okay. It's raining in the game you're playing, so it's like the epic battles in the rain. Oh, that's an aesthetic. Love that aesthetic.
Right.
Gonna Berserk. Okay, we're gonna
Lot of
start with
fire in the
Empty
rain.
Fade. You may play a card with Slash as the next card in your sequence without paying the stamina cost.
Okay.
I'm going to pay the cost of 1 to use that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use Double Slash. If the next card you play in your sequence is red, reduce the stamina cost by 1.
Okay.
And then that deals 2 damage.
You do 2 damage. Pling pling.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna play Precise Strike next. This attack inflicts vulnerable, and it's going to cost me 2.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
What's Struggle looking like right now?
At 6. It will be lower because your greatsword is about to trigger once you pay for this.
True. Okay, we're gonna pay for that with Thwart.
So,
I also
precise-
used 2 in a row, so
That means this
Uh,
does 4 damage, and Precise Strike removes 1 struggle. Yep.
yep. And I get to flip over my mastery. So now I reduce the stamina cost of all red cards I play by 1.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And then we're gonna play another red card for free.
So really quickly, you've inflicted vulnerable. Vulnerable means until the end of the round,
Yeah.
whenever you do damage, you may decide to use that vulnerable to double the damage of that attack. You can leave that for Ferthan. You can use it yourself now on this attack. Up to you.
Does anybody think they can make use of the vulnerable? Or should I pop it now?
I've got a hand like a foot, so I cannot.
And there's fire everywhere. I feel like I should just pop it now.
So
Yeah.
math time. So because once again you've played 2 reds in a row, like this one doesn't lock out from already being used for the sequence. This completes another sequence. You do 2 more damage. So this goes to base damage 4. Then it gets doubled. 8. Yes, I know, multiplication, addition, etc., but this works slightly differently. Don't worry about it. So this does 8 damage. Which
And
pops
a
a wound,
struggle.
surprisingly. It also removes the struggle, and it takes the vulnerable away. And it doesn't trigger anything. It just is.
It just is. Free hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's your sequence
Yeah,
full.
indeed.
So attrition,
Yep.
you're fine. You
Oh,
don't
I
take
need to
anything.
grab aggro because of that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Discard your sequence, then draw your cards, and the monster will turn towards you.
Okay,
can
I
stop
get
raining.
2 cards, right? Get my stamina back, I believe. Okay.
Am I gonna do this for the bit now? I'm gonna do this for the bit now. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been tasked with doing something stupid, so now I have to.
Of course. While there's a second, Lucky, can I ask why one of your cards is upside down?
What card's upside down?
I
Oh, yeah.
all of your
Second
cards
card
show
in your
hidden,
in
except
your
the
card?
second.
In your hand. Sorry.
It's not upside down for me.
It's flipped.
Yeah, we see like the back of the card for that for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
No idea.
Some of the card packs are weird. I don't have access to it right now, Maddie, otherwise I would. Alright. Ferthan, it is your turn. You do start your turn in its tail sector, which means Flippo. The active player suffers damage unless they discard a green.
Oh, I love that. This is my favorite.
You do not take damage.
Yes, please make me discard more.
I'm sorry. Alright. Entirely your turn. Would you like to move somewhere?
I would like to move somewhere without fire, but that's not possible. So I'll instead go ahead and move just to discard to spend the stamina.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move over here. And yeah, I can't play anything, so go ahead and deal me some attrition damage, I guess.
Attrition. You do take 1 attrition damage.
Woohoo. And I'm assuming my strain token is gone?
Yes.
Okay, so I can draw back up to 5.
Correct. Oh. You have to reload your hammer.
Oh, I have to reload, which means I have to take
take-
1.
Exactly. You take 1 exhaustion damage, your weapon level, and then you reshuffle your deck. Alright. End of the round. We are going to trigger this. Each player in the front sector must either immediately move or suffer 1 damage. Darian and Mira. So Lucky and Shinx either
This
move
player's
or be
gonna-
dealt damage. That player's going out, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have aggro.
Doesn't do anything right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, does it not?
No, the Varexen will turn to the player with the fewest defenses in their hand.
Oh, that's right, defenses. Yeah.
Now, how many defenses do you all
Yeah,
have?
I guess just here.
I have 2.
Oh.
I
The yellow
have
ones
3.
that count as defenses, right?
Yellows
I
and
just
greens.
Yes.
Yeah, 2.
I checked the rules.
Or what?
Unless otherwise specified, moving always costs 1 stamina.
Ah. In that case, you all have to
Oh.
pay
No.
I'm sorry, I
That's
like
fine.
reading rules
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm not busy.
No, it's good to know. It's good to know.
for it. And then it turns down to there. Aha.
Aha.
This goes away. We'll add this. End of the round. Fire! Fire!
Fire.
Fire! Fire! And at the start of the round, I will ask you all, would you like to drink your potion? It will only heal 2 right now.
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Oh, gosh.
When will it heal 4 again?
Whenever the top of the attrition reveal deck is 1 or 0.
Okay,
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll struggle on.
All right.
We believe in you.
You got
Speaking of
this.
struggle.
You're like basically at half HP.
Speaking of struggle, it gains 4 of that. Then it reshuffles its entire deck, gaining 1 more struggle.
Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
It will discard this or this. And our aggro player is Lucky.
Me. Oh.
Oh, urine facing.
Yeah, Lucky. It's your turn.
Yeah. It's
It
my
gains
turn.
3 struggle and a +1 damage token.
Oh,
So-
I
My favorite.
That brings it to 12 struggle, which reduces it down to 4 struggle, which means all of you take 2 points of damage.
nothing I can do.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oof.
that,
This one is a lot meaner than the first one.
yeah.
Also, one thing I forgot to do. This was a lot meaner than the last time. Alright. That goes away. There we go. Zoop. Okay. Lucky, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play. Oh yeah, I'm not moving.
That means you're threatened, which means
Oh
whoop.
wait, what does that
it
do?
gains 1 struggle. And also,
Oh, yes, it's
it's
fine.
still... Hold up, Firestorm is blind until...
My turn.
End
Um,
of current round. or
to the
end
start of
round.
your next turn. So no, blind is still there.
Ah, thank
It's
God.
fine.
Yeah, thank goodness. I didn't think about that. I didn't calculate for that.
Is that 1 per player?
Yes.
Struggle? Oh,
Ouch.
this
It's
is
fine,
about to become
right?
dangerous.
We can do this. We can do this.
Okay.
Alright,
We're
Uh,
about to get wiped.
We still have our our healing.
You do. There's 2
using
red
Dragon Dash at
triggers.
0 cost.
Uh-huh.
Because I have my mastery, it reduces the stamina cost of the next card by 1. We're gonna use Swift Dodge. Reduce the stamina card of the next card by 1. And we're just
Uh-huh.
gonna play a blue card and cause
You struggle
problems.
by 1. Okay, yeah.
If you flank, if you're in the flank sector, which I'm not, so that doesn't do anything. That's all I'm gonna do.
We're now triggering the blue reaction.
Yep.
Turns to the active player. Then place a fire terrain tile in the front sector.
Yep. Yep.
And also it pays 1. And unless you have a green in your sequence, which you do, you take damage, but you're fine. You have a green, you're okay. Discard this. Zoop, refresh. Hey, look, new fire just dropped. Let's go
Better
check
here
for
than the other 2 spots, I think.
the
maybe.
1 and the 0. Oh, that's a
now we-
shame. You don't take any damage from attrition, but that's the 0 out of the deck.
No. Okay.
Ferthan! It's your turn.
Right. Okay. So I guess I'll spend my stamina token to move.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take a damage for shuffling my deck?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we can all agree that the blue reaction is the single worst one it has.
I think anything
It's
like
so bad.
level 4 seems to drop fire. But that second one's a level 6.
What is that second one? Is it when
End of round.
what is
the
that
end of
second
round.
reaction?
End
At
of
the end of
round.
round. Oh, okay. Not sure what I'm gonna do here. I guess I'm gonna play charge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play
Removes a struggle.
tackle to pay its stamina cost. So yeah, remove a struggle. And then I can choose a player to draw 1. Can I choose myself?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, I draw 1. Does this change my turn? Maybe. I'm going to play Sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
Can only play it after a blue. And I'm going to discard Endeavor.
Okay. So this will...
It increases the
this-
damage the attack deals by X, so I'm only doing 1, so that'd be 1. So it will do 3 damage total.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna flip over the red reactions.
Hold up one
So level
second.
4 and a 2.
So,
Yeah.
we have active player discards the top 3 cards from their deck. And you will take damage. You will take 2 damage unless you discard a shield, by the way. Uh-oh. Come on.
Ugh,
You take 2.
Catastrophic.
that's bad.
Uh,
I think
No.
that's the Ferthan down.
Ferthan's down! Can we go
Ferthan's
to him and
down.
like...
Yes,
Hammer
so-
down.
Ferthan, you've been knocked out. You've been KO'd. There is a totem for this somewhere. I don't know where. We'll find it eventually. So, what this does is...
It's right
you
there.
are now... Right there? It's right where?
Yeah, I clicked on KO'd and it generated the KO counter.
Oh.
Where? Oh, there. Thank you.
If you look on my character sheet above my mastery, yeah.
If you press tab, you ping.
Oh,
Right there,
sorry.
it doesn't do much in tabletop sim. So,
Oh, there's a
Ferthan's
counter
KO
next
over
to
here.
it, too.
at the start of Ferthan's next turn, this KO counter will flip. And at the start of his turn after that, it will go away and he will get up. You can move to him and I think spend 1 stamina to help flip this, to advance it a stage. However,
Okay.
when you come back, or rather right now, you have to deplete one of your armor tokens. Deplete it means that you won't get the health from it. Would you like to lose the helmet or the chest?
I will lose the helmet.
The helmet no longer gives you health, which means your max health is now 5.
Oh.
I think you need to discard your hand when you go down as well, like discard your sequence, and just kind of ends there. So it pays to struggle for that, but the active player is down. Other red card, the active player discards the top 3, the active player is currently down. Matter. We refresh with 2 new ones. And yeah, Hannah.
Jesus.
Oh, brutal. Damn.
What's the cost on revive?
Stamina, I believe.
Stamina. To move and to do that is 2 stamina.
So Ferthan didn't draw aggro, right?
No.
I'm in tail sector.
Start
Start my turn, I heal for 1.
You do
Well,
heal for
charge
1.
technically drew aggro, but I don't know if that happens until.
Oh, sweet.
I have no
nice.
idea what happens with the token. Then you don't start in tail sector then.
If you have the aggro token, pass it to the first player.
Oh, the first player is lucky. Wonderful. That means we do resolve the tail. The active player suffers damage unless they discard a green from their hand.
That's
2 damage right now.
That's incredibly annoying.
Ooh.
But I can do it. I was going to pick up Ferthan, but I can no longer do that.
I might be able to. If I like move, does that have to be like the
Well,
first thing I do?
So the thing is, even if you do use a stamina on me, all it does is flip my token to phase, and there's 2 phases, so I'd still have to wait a phase to be picked up. So I want to be immediately picked up.
Yeah, but that way you
That
don't have
means
to wait
next round
2
you do that.
phases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, I won't immediately come up. That's what I'm saying.
I could use assist to
Maybe this
give
will
you a card.
maybe this will make it easier for you. Rampage. There's a fire train in the front sector.
Oh, sucks for
What
them.
if there's already one?
What if there's already fire? I'm glad you asked. If there is already fire, the fire refreshes, and all of you that are standing in there become burned. Where is
Frick!
it?
Ow!
Burned and burned. A burnt means the next time you reshuffle your deck, you take 1 more damage, and then the fire token goes away.
Oh shit.
Roll.
also-
Gotta roll.
Also, each player in the front sector suffers 2 damage unless they discard a green from their hand.
I don't have a green.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
2.
Ow.
I sense a lot
Is
of
it 2?
potion drinking in this next round.
Ow.
It is 2. It still has the damage token.
God.
You said everyone on the
We're
front
still on
sector?
that round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh, hold up. Before you take that 2 damage, that is a boost effect, which can get cancelled by this confuse. So, it still pays for it. You don't take the damage.
Oh,
There you go.
sweet. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Wonderful.
What? However, it has to reshuffle its deck now, which means it gains struggle,
God damn it.
and there we are. Right.
I'll bait the red.
So
It's
it
a
has to
level
bonk itself to
2,
reload,
at
right?
least.
Yeah, no, it gets more angry when it reloads. Or he says,
Shinxie,
chug, chug, chug your pots while you still can breathe.
Oh, that's what it feels like. Shinxie, dear.
Yep.
Are you on like a offensive murder turn and would like to hit the
Dude,
tail?
I had a really good attack planned up. Yeah. But
we might be able to still get you there before the turn is out. Don't worry. I will pay my stamina, unfortunately, to move out into the
wait,
brush.
I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Shield Block. It's free. I would like one of its struggles.
Yep. On to 1.
Nothing else on that card matters. We discard Undaunted Struggle to Shield Dance. And that's yellow-red. I want to flip my token.
Oh, it's there.
Nice.
I am now finally a damage dealer.
Oh, let's go.
Now, every time you play yellow, you will deal 2 weapon level damage, and every time you play yellow-red, you increase the amount of damage the attack deals by 3. That's a
so
lot of body
good.
damage.
That's so
Yeah, that
good.
is.
And that attack should be 5 damage because it was yellow-red plus 3 damage, 2 plus 5. 2 plus 3 is 5.
That's entirely correct. No, that's not correct at all. So, quickly going through the math. So Shield Dance says if you played a yellow first and then this card, increase the damage this deals by 3. So it goes from the 2 damage it deals to 5. However, you place the token upon finishing that sequence, which means when we resolve this, you increase the amount of damage the attack deals by 3. This is 8.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm a damage dealer now!
Boom.
Oh, let's go. Thank
Hey.
God.
Oh, there's an enemy. Get him.
Yo.
Enemy.
Hi, hi.
Right, let's resolve red reaction. The active player discards the top 3 cards of their deck, and you suffer 2 damage unless you discard a shield that way.
Already succeeded.
Wonderful. Also, this is a firestorm, so oh no, Shinxy hasn't taken a turn yet, so it's still blinded. It still does not firestorm.
Thank goodness.
Oh, blind is crazy.
Blind
Yeah.
so good.
Greg!
Uh,
Greg, thank you for the gift sub. What the hell? Thank you, Greg.
Hey.
Attrition.
Also, shield dance aggroes, so isn't it facing Hannah now?
At the end of
turn.
once we do attrition and everything. Hannah, you
Oh,
take
okay,
attrition
gotcha.
damage.
Oh, fuck me. Well, the 3 was at the bottom. Yay.
All right, Shinx, your turn.
So I can draw 2 more cards right now, right? Like before I do anything else.
At the start of your turn, if this is the top card of your discard pile, so there's 2 things. I believe you get to decide how you want to do them. You can either draw 2, then volley 2, or volley 2 and then draw 2.
I'm gonna draw 2, then volley 2. Okay. Volley.
A volley,
This I. Okay.
1 volley.
Sweet.
Bing.
All right. All right.
Yay.
Okay, and then I have to spend a card to move, right?
Or stamina token.
I don't think I had one because I had to move that first time.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, you get a stamina token if you have cards at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, I get one again, but I have to get off the spot.
I believe you also like you didn't end your turn with 2 cards in hand, right? Like you spent one of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's-
sure
that's
not.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna spend. I don't think I need that, so I'm gonna spend this to move. I'm going to go over here.
Okay, and now all of your attacks do 1 more damage.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. I really, really want to do this, but I know I'm gonna get hit by that. Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I wanted to shrink that, but then that went up to 3, so it doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. It's too late for that. Okay. Bep.
Okay, the next time you play a red this turn, deal 2 more damage. Gotcha.
Bep.
Yeah. First, we remove one struggle for the blue, of course.
Yep.
And then...
Oh, shoot. Okay, that's gonna cost me out 3 of these. Okay.
If you
wanna
want to
do it
pay
like
the additional,
that.
yeah.
Or I could volley twice. Which I think just additional would just do more damage anyway instead of volleying. Yeah. So I will discard 1, 2, 3. And so I can't play that because I don't have the energy to do it.
So then this
Crap.
does... How much damage does this do now?
Let's see, 1, 2, 10?
10. Oh, shit. Wait, what?
Oh,
Right? Because that's up
More
to
volley?
6, 7,
Yes.
8,
Yeah.
9, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
My
10.
God.
That's good.
That is
very
absolutely
nice.
10. That pops another
Yeah.
wound. So there's a couple of things here that happen. Firstly, volley 2, please. Oh, no, volley 1. Volley 1 from your bow.
Volley
Sorry.
1.
My bad.
Okay.
That's another damage.
Uh-huh.
And then we go into next phase.
Okay.
Also, the blind token's gone. So, you pop this thing down to 3 wounds. Last
Uh-huh.
phase, everyone. Oops, not bad.
I get to
When
draw
revealed-
cards, right? Oh, sorry.
Hold up. We're getting to the end of your turn in a minute. When revealed,
Yeah.
place a fire terrain in each threatened sector. Lucky, are you
Guess
threatened?
what? They're all threatened.
Lucky's threatened.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucky's threatened. So, what happens if you become burned again?
Do I become
What the
double
fuck?
burned?
I have no idea. Hold up. Burning. When you suffer
I'm on
burning, take
fire
the corresponding
over
burning token,
here.
place it in your hunter board, then the next time you empty your deck, discard the burning token, suffer damage equal to your weapon level. If you suffer burning but you already have a burning token, discard the top 5 cards of your deck instead.
Oh,
-5.
that's evil.
That's fire, yeah. Fire burn.
Huh.
Alright.
No red cards. Okay, I'm kind of okay with that.
Also, we move to the next passive. When a behavior card with Firestorm is revealed, immediately place a fire train in the front sector. Players in that sector become threatened.
Okay.
Also, now every wound is 16 damage.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay.
That is the last bit you need to do. The last bit
Oh,
of
and
wounds.
And it does 2 damage now.
Well, right now it does 3, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Shinxy. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, but I also clear my deck.
Oh. And we also need to resolve this red. Discard the top 3.
Yeah. Oh, so that means
Yeah,
I get to go
cle-
here
yeah.
and redo it.
So, hold up. Before you do that,
Oh, yeah.
before you start revealing, you take 1 burning damage and you take 1
Yep.
exhaustion damage. So you go down to 2.
Yep.
And now start
Ouchie.
flipping.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're dead
1,
here, aren't you?
2, 3.
Yeah, you're dead. You now take 3 damage.
You did do 5 damage when you emptied your deck before you.
Yeah, I did
You do
one
another
full
5.
damage.
Hold on, it's
I went down
16.
shooting.
There.
Man.
Welcome to the Dead Club.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Woo!
I should have savored that health potion. I should have just drank it. Oh well.
Did you-
It's fine. At least you still have it.
So,
Did you have threat?
I'm
yes.
dead.
But the threat goes to first player now. So, Lucky, you've got aggro.
No! Again.
End of round.
Oh wait,
like,
did you
this is
count
end
the
of round.
+1s from that plant too? Sorry.
I did not. There is another point of damage. Wait, is this on attack or whenever you deal damage? When you play an attack card in your sequence. Okay.
Yeah.
one more
okay,
damage.
Okay.
One more
Never
damage.
mind. Yeah.
Okay. So, end of turn, end of round. Aggression. Each player in the front sector must either immediately move or suffer 3. Hannah, that's exactly you.
Move or die.
At end of round, it should have turned
End
to
of
face Lucky already.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Lucky.
I'm sorry, Lucky.
So,
Move
so
or
wait,
almost
what was it
die.
again?
Move or take 3.
Immediately move or suffer. Okay, move it is. Understood. You know, I'm gonna move to the pile of dead bodies.
All right.
Don't forget your
That's
health.
good.
I was
Loading
gonna
it
move
all.
there anyways.
Then these two tokens. Oh no, they do a flip on your turn, right? So Ferthan flips. No, wait, Ferthan flips next turn. Once his turn starts. Then the action turns to the player with the least shields in their hand. Shinxie, discard your hand.
Oh, just discard it? Okay.
Do you just reshuffle your entire deck? I don't know how this works. Hannah, do you have the down rules with you?
They are down here at the bottom.
Oh, there they are.
If
That's what I was looking for.
discard your entire hand of cards, as well as any cards in your sequence, add a wound,
wound
to your
card.
discard pile, and then shuffle the discard pile into the deck.
Ferthan, did you add the wound card?
No. Where is the wound card?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, see.
And then Shinx also gets one, and then shuffle your discard into your deck. Basically ready up fully again. And then Shinx, would you like...
Wait, how do I
Would
only
you
have
like-
10 cards?
No, there you go. That's it. Half of them were turned face up, and the other... Stop, please. Half of them were turned face up, the other one were turned face
Okay.
down, so they made 2
Gotcha.
decks. There you go.
Okay, shuffle.
So, helmet's gone.
Yeah.
Depleted.
Go
Okay.
forever.
Lucky.
What was that about?
So, Lucky and Hannah.
Shields?
Exactly. Whoever has the least shields, that's what the monster turns to.
3.
3. I
Okay.
have aggro.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
Lucky.
that take priority?
No idea. That's the tiebreaker
Oh,
now.
it makes
Well,
sense
find
to
out.
me.
It looks at you now. So, new round.
Hi.
Would you like to drink a potion? It will heal for 4
How much
right
is
now
it?
because there's nothing in
Yes.
nutrition. I don't know.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
God,
Yes.
should I? I think I should too.
I chug it.
Yes,
I
yes,
chug
you
it all.
should. Just
So you heal for 4.
Every last
Alright.
drop.
Lucky, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Every area can now be used to play attacks with.
Okay. There's no fire where I'm standing, right? Yeah, there isn't. Okay,
no, there
that's
isn't.
nice.
Only 1 fire in the
you
south
get the
sector.
+1 plant too.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna play Deflecting Blade. Search your deck for a card with a slash and add it to your hand, then reshuffle your deck.
Nope.
I'll be discarding Quick Attack. When you discard this card from your hand, do your base weapon damage.
It takes 2.
Lucky gained threatened.
Did they?
Oh, did you not move?
Yeah, they didn't move.
She didn't move.
They didn't move.
And
so
do
she's
you
threatened.
gain threatened if you were already threatened?
Oh.
Hold up.
Good
Can
question.
you gain threatened if you were
Well,
already
when do you
threatened?
do you only lose threatened
1
when you
second.
move?
Yes, when you move, discard your threatened token. During the attrition of your threatened, if you would normally become threatened but are already threatened, keep the threatened token and trigger any effect that are activated by you becoming threatened. Okay, so it still counts.
Hang on.
So it gains. Yes?
Deciding whether I want to.
Technically, Lucky.
The
also-
top
You know
Sounds
what?
ideal,
Yeah,
man.
it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure that it's fine?
I'm sure it's fine.
It's a
you
level.
sure
the
that-
card
I'm
only
sure
has
it's
2
fine.
at the bottom left. Maybe.
I'm sure
you-
it's fine.
There
Are you
will be
doubly sure that
fire,
it's
I'm
fine?
Sure.
Last chance.
I'm sure it's fine.
You got
Okay,
this, Lucky.
that's your
Take
fucking
it.
funeral. It gains 4 struggle. This is a Firestorm card. Immediately place a fire terrain in the front sector, and you now become threatened.
Oh.
I have no idea how many times I asked.
Oh. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, that's That's great news! Lucky can just revive a bunch!
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
True. I'm going to grab my slash card. Just give me a.
like you have.
Oh wait, no,
these
no, no!
just, like,
I
in
don't
your
play
hands.
anything. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
can't
I
use
don't
your
play
sleep-ins.
anything at that point.
Yeah.
Oof.
So you wanna like res people?
I mean, if you want to, don't worry about it. The ground's kind of nice. I'm just sniffing this plant.
How does this work?
You spend a stamina.
Which means you can just burn like 2 cards doing it, right?
Haven't found the revive action anywhere.
I think it's called.
Be alive.
I don't see it
Restand
either.
back up.
Rise. Rise is how you get back up. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for revive, and revive isn't in here.
While you are KO'd, you cannot be the target of any card ability or game effect apart from the revive action, but that I can't find the revive action.
Yeah, I can't either.
I'm sorry, I have been looking for a while. If it's down there, I don't think it's down there.
Oh, it's
Hold up.
alphabetical.
Let me flip through books. Oh no, that's the campaign. The campaign book doesn't have that. Is this perchance in here? Probably us. Probably just not. That's just what's down there already. Yeah, that's just what's down there already. Good question then.
Yeah, when KO'd, you cannot be target of any card, ability, or game effect apart from the
Revive
action.
action. Page 21 and
Yeah.
page 26. I disagree.
26.
Revive action. Revive is an action that allows you to help other players recover faster from their KO status. For more details on being KO'd, page 29. Once per turn, during your action phase, if you're in a sector with another player who is currently KO'd, you may pay 2 to revive that player. If you do, flip that player's KO token to its black side. If the black side is already visible, discard the token instead and that player rises.
Oh.
You can help one of them for the low cost of 2 stamina.
Get
You
Ferthan.
know, that works out. We'll, yeah, we'll do Ferthan.
Further, your token flips. And then let's resolve the end of Lucky's turn, I believe. Unless you have anything else you want to do.
I believe that's all I can do right now.
Right. So, oh, it didn't take the 2 damage either then. In that case, let's flip attrition twice. You take 2 damage.
Does that count as monster damage or whatever the 3 slash things are?
Yes. So attrition
Okay,
is
I have
suffer
a
attrition
card
damage
with
equal to monster.
resilience.
Oh? does that do?
After you suffer damage, the damage, it's the 3 slash mark. You may reveal a card with the keyword resilience from your hand and draw 1.
Okay, wonderful.
Do I draw 1 already before that?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. The drawing up to hand size limit is after attrition.
Oh, it's after.
But it's
I see.
Yeah, but it's free, so it doesn't matter, right? You would have drawn the card anyway. But you do take 3.
Okay.
You do take 2. Sorry, you take 2.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Then you still have aggro, so it's still looking at you. Ferthan, on your turn, you rise. So this is the first time we've done rise.
All right.
Discard your KO token, draw up to your hand size limit, stand your miniature up on the board to show that you're no longer KO'd, and then the next player turn.
Oh.
So Ferthan's back,
Yay!
and that's all you're doing this turn. But it doesn't say to go through like the sequence of it all, so I don't think we're doing yeah, play passes to the next player, so we're not doing like end of turn or end of attrition phase stuff.
And I
So-
immediately draw my wound.
Oh,
Oh.
discarded immediately. Great.
Oh.
Oh, you know what that is? When you get into that age where you can no longer stand up without making a sound, that's what that is. Like you're getting up to the thing,
Man, death really takes a toll on the bones.
right?
True.
God.
All right, Hannah, it is your turn,
Please.
which you are starting at the tail of the monster. Flipper,
Don't put me in fire.
please discard a green from your hand.
What if I don't feel like it?
And you take 2.
I'll take 2.
Okay, fine, be that way.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Shit, my bad. I apparently have done something wrong.
Would you like to move?
No, I will suffer to be in the nice tail area.
Oh my gosh.
All right, your
I'll
friend.
take my threaten. I will discard Immolate.
Yeah.
To play Perseverance. I
Yep.
draw 1.
Why do you have a card called Immolate? Isn't all of your shit like, hey, block this and like play with your shield? Why do you set yourself on fire? Like,
Well,
Oh.
did you forget when it breathed fire on all of us and I
Oh.
passage of arms it?
it's because you're a Rapidash. That's a fire Pokemon. I got it now. Never mind.
Yes. Technically true.
All right.
Then this is annoying.
Really?
I would have liked to have stamina here. If
I can
somebody
do
could.
an assist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off this turn in hatred.
Ooh. Kamari. Oh god, you're Kamari. Oh no. Oh no, this poor monster. Breathe the
did you-
flames.
I discarded
give it a-
assist. Yeah.
That's probably a good thing to discard with. Discard this green to play play this this nice lovely yellow.
Battle trance. You have
That
drawn
lets me-
aggro.
Correct. I also draw 2, and
Mm-hmm.
in remove a struggle.
And also do 2 damage because of your mastery.
Yeah, and do 2 damage.
Yep, it's down to 4.
Yeah, this is really silly at this point. Because I'm now going to discard. Well, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I get this red out. This red here. I now have done a yellow-red combo.
Huh? That's minimum 5 damage.
Yeah, and then, like, I'm gonna hit myself in the foot, to make just a player to draw. Probably, God, probably Ferthan. Ferthan has the most likelihood to survive of us at this point.
Okay, first and draw 1, and you deal 7. You pop a wound. It's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Get in there. His tail with the
then
shield. Yeah.
Then we will discard this to play Bulwark.
That
remove-
puts a token on the cut the tail counter.
Ooh.
So it's a struggle.
It needs 2 struggle.
Oh, it needs 2
Blue.
struggle. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
And then Rapid Dash is free. Fill my board. Making another tail token. And doing.
Yo.
Nice.
I don't fucking know, man. Dealing 2. I think.
Yeah, this is 2.
Yep, 2
This is 2
more.
damage.
Just 2.
All right. That was a hell of a turn. Let's have a look
Nice.
Let's have a look at attrition. You're fine. You're fine.
Woo!
Waiting
And
to
I
go
ate
over
it too.
3 there. Dealing yes levels of damage. Correct.
Yes, I am damaging this.
Not
Thanks
bad.
for
Not bad.
noticing.
My hand is
Mhm.
empty, but I haven't been forced to draw past it. Do I take damage? Or my deck is empty?
Yes. Yeah. You immediately shuffle it.
Ow.
plus that, you no longer
I keep hitting
burning.
myself in the foot.
Oh.
Oh, I was burning?
No. No.
How
You're
much more is
not.
that?
No. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Fine.
Oh, thank God.
Different little problem. Oh no, you at the tail. Everything's fine. All right. That is it for you, Shinxy. At the start of your turn, your KO token flips.
Yay!
That's that.
Good job.
And that is the end of the round. Click this. This fire dies down. This fire flips. There is nothing else to resolve there. So we go into the next round, and I will ask you, hey, you want to drink a potion?
I already drank it.
Can anyone
You
loot
know-
mine off my dead body? Or
Uh,
past that body, I
don't know.
guess.
No. So, that means, Hannah, you've got aggro. It's your turn.
It's facing me, correct?
It is facing you.
Intense eye
Alright.
contact.
For the sake of allowing others to hit the tail, I guess I should probably move. Sorry, I just got this hand. I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure
it's
it
okay.
out. Hilarious, actually. Do I have a discard pile? Oh, this is so awkward. Alright. We'll discard this move. I think. I'm trying to figure it out.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Gets rid of your threatened token.
yeah.
How many cards did you end the turn with? I know you played a lot, but didn't you also have a shit ton?
I only had 5, I think. Should I have had more? Why would I have had more?
I wonder whether you got a stamina token last turn. Did you end the turn with 2?
I ended with 1.
Okay.
Then... this is so weird. We're going to discard attack land to play push as my opening.
So you
it will
draw
draw.
2. A monster loses struggle.
I'm so sad. But that's still okay.
Is it blue reaction?
Blue reaction, yes.
Oh.
Turns to the active player and then places a fire terrain tile in front.
I can deal with that. That's okay. It kind of cures my turn a little bit by
then-
making me sad.
It can't pay the 1 to activate you take all of the damage because it doesn't have a struggle. However, Rampage, place a fire terrain in the front sector.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm burning.
You're now burning. It can't pay the 1 to do more of that. Oh, boorish. It reshuffles its thingy, gets 1 little token. There we go.
I do believe I'm locked here. That's so sad, but it was inevitable. Y'all should be able to get to play.
Right. Shinx. Oh yeah, let's first resolve Hannah.
What's my attrition?
Yeah.
You do take 2.
I die.
What if you can't hand it to the first player because you're the first player?
What do you mean? They pass us to the next person in line.
Okay, so that's not Shinx either. Lucky, you've got a
To
hand.
me?
Sorry, Lucky.
Yes.
Again! I am the great sword user, it makes sense.
Oh no.
So
I
Hannah,
tried to turn it, but I died.
you discard everything you have.
Yeah, give me a siren. You moved the wound in already?
No, I have not.
Cool.
I mean, you discard
See
the
y'all
burning
on the
token.
flip side.
There's that.
Thanks. I'm so glad.
Um, all right, Shinx. At the start of your turn, your token flips.
Cool.
You're back on board. So draw 5 cards.
Oh, let's go. I can do the button thing.
Yes. And go to 5 health. Good
Yeah.
turn. Well done.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Woo.
It's my turn. I'm going
Your
to
turn.
move.
Okay.
Wait, is it
Go for it.
facing me right now?
No, it's not.
Nope.
Okay. Gonna go to the tail.
Yeah.
Spend the stamina to move. I shouldn't get threatened because of that, right? Do I lose
Correct. The
threatened?
threatened token goes away. That's the third card hunt's over.
I like that.
Luckily, the cats in this one are a bit
Okay.
more enduring.
We're going to try this again. Deflecting Blade. Search your deck for a card with slash, add it to your hand, then reshuffle your deck. We're going to discard Quick Attack, so it deals my base weapon damage.
Does 2 damage.
Need to see what cards have slash.
9 wounds, 9 HP left in that 1 wound. You're getting there. You're really getting there. You can do this.
Thought it had one and half.
No, it only has like 5 HP left.
We can do
9.
this.
Sorry, that's like 9 HP left. That's it.
I thought we had to get it to 0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, oops. My bad.
Oh.
Oh,
It is almost
yay.
good. Only 9 left.
I believe
This
in
can
you.
Lucky do
You're
9.
a damage dealer.
Yeah. I don't have very many,
I can do some damage on the next round if that doesn't go on fire over there. Oh wait, this goes out over here next round. Wait, never mind.
I can fix the no card problem if you'd like.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that would be helpful. I gotta pick my card first, though.
All right, I just discarded assist, so you can draw a card.
This monster's been shockingly mean compared to the tutorial run.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
take this
And I
one.
discarded another assist, so you can draw another card.
Lucky
my God.
draws 2.
Can
I
you do
play
it
Pot of
twice?
Greed, so you can draw 2 cards.
I'm pretty sure you can play assist as many times as you want. Oh no, assist is once per
This
turn.
is once per
During another
turn.
player's turn.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I'm sorry.
So Lucky draws 1.
What I get? Oh, okay, that's I don't have the stamina to do that right now. Okay. We're going to use aggressive charge, 0 cost, it gives me Berserker. Also does struggle damage? Is
Has
there
no
any-
more struggle remaining. It had 1. It's gone now.
Okay. We're gonna go into Jumping Slice. It's going to be free to play. So I didn't pay anything. It's just gonna be normal damage. But that is
2 damage.
two offense cards in a row at the
And
tail
that's
sector.
on the tail. That's 4 tokens on the tail.
And because of Berserk, I get to draw a card, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. Please give me something, please. Why? Oh.
That's insane. That's an insane draw.
Actually, yeah, that is No, that's good actually.
What I hope for?
I can play Pressing Strike and pay the thwart. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, I don't really want to use that right now. Oh, and that's another offense
That's
card in a
another
row.
token. Yep.
Hey.
To 5 tokens. Anything else?
So close to accidentally eating
I'm
the tail.
deciding.
These aren't
How much
attacks,
damage we
they
got
haven't done
left?
anything.
5 left? 7 left.
7.
7 left.
Not 2 reds in a row. I might want to save that for another turn, but can I like... No, we're not gonna save it. Okay, we're gonna play an attack.
Alright, that's another 2 damage, and it's also another token on the tail.
Nice.
Yes.
Down to 5. One more sequence like that on the tail, and the tail breaks.
Okay.
Well done. You ready for the attrition check?
Yeah.
The big 3. You take 2 damage.
Oh.
Well, the 3's out of the deck.
Oh. That's monster damage, right?
Yes.
I have resilience, so you may reveal the... Can I reveal a card if my track is full?
Yes, revealing
Yes.
is fine. Like this, you would draw this anyway.
Okay.
Like, you're about to draw up to 5 anyway, right? So, doesn't matter.
You know what? You're right.
But you can absolutely reveal cards. You just can't put cards into your sequence anymore once it's full. So
I keep forgetting that I'm drawing anyways at this phase.
It is now going to turn to look at you.
You said it was 2 damage?
2 damage, yes. All right, Ferthan,
Hey.
it's your turn.
Okay, what am I gonna do this turn? That is a good
That's
question.
a good question. Would you like to move?
Sure, I will pay 1 to move.
I do have an assist if you end up needing one.
Ferthan, before you
I
discarded
don't know
the
if it would
assist card, before you discarded the assist card, did you have 6 cards in your hand or 5?
I had 4. Oh, before I
because-
discarded the
Yes.
assist? What, you mean during... I had 5.
So this card here says it does not count towards your hand size limit, which means you can draw 1 more. You should have been on 6 cards when all of this started. And 1 more card.
Well,
to
no,
your hand.
no, because this is when I drew my initial hand.
Yeah,
when I
yeah, that's fine.
revived.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh. Okay.
So you
got
draw
it.
up to
Still
your
draw
hand
to your
size
hand.
limit. This one doesn't count, so you get an additional 1. There you go.
Free card.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, that didn't help, but
Sorry.
maybe it will later. So I moved to the front.
Mhm.
I think that changes what I'm gonna do because it doesn't have any struggle right now.
Doesn't matter.
So I'm going to play Frontal Assault. So discard 2 to be able to play it. All right. So it does. So I deal 2 damage first off.
Absolutely. Down to 3.
Okay, and then let me see here. This is gonna be end of round after this, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have Lucky draw 2 because I'm in the front sector. Instead of drawing 1, they draw 2 instead. So
All right, cool.
Cool. Oh,
I thought that's if you are in the front. I thought that was if they're in the front. Oh, that's kind of
Nice.
neat.
Yeah, this is cool.
okay. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for my turn. So
Then your attrition is 1. You do take 2 damage. And that's end of round.
Okay, and
Enough
I'm gonna draw
rounds?
back to 5,
Absolutely.
which is 6 because of the card in my hand.
Monster behavior. 4. Lucky. You have aggro. It's your turn.
I do.
However, you start your turn in front of the monster.
Oh.
It gains 3 struggle and gets a +1 damage token. It's
Oh.
about to finish you all off. That's what it's about to do. This is it. What are you gonna do?
Why is that? What's the red card again?
Bad.
It's bad. Just the red ones are bad.
There's also 2 of them, so hey.
Also, you should.
So if you have
probably
something
move.
that can kill it with
Yeah,
one
I'm
red,
going
then
to
do
move.
that.
I just.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna spend that stamina to move over here where the damage buff thing is. That'll help, I hope.
Oh hey, yeah, actually that'll.
It does have 3 health left, by the way.
Yeah, so if you do an attack, then that should kill it.
That's
Before it can react.
true. But can I play cards before I kill it? No, I can
could,
just
yeah.
kill it here, like right
You
now.
can BM the monster,
can.
yes. You can BM the thing. That's, yeah, you can do that.
Please, kindly.
Can I, like, style
on
it?
Can I style it?
I would like to, but I
Gotta
don't
make
want
it
to
look
trigger
cool. It's not worth
something
it
by
if it's not
accident.
cool.
It's only got 2 reds and it becomes threatened.
Oh yeah, both of
triggers,
its
so.
triggers are reds and threatened, so.
Oh, so true.
There's no
Here,
red
we
you can play that
can-
doesn't win. So
We play
Pass
this
is a plan.
green,
Uh-huh.
and then discard this card. I get to draw 2.
Uh-huh.
That's nice.
But you have to,
We're
that's
probably not
thematic.
gonna get that far. We're not gonna get that far though.
Oh, yeah, no, you're
but,
right.
You know.
Flavor text, flavor text.
Yeah.
Do these 2 for flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. Just double slash.
Double slash kills it.
It's free. We throw
Oh,
down
actually,
massive spray.
you played 2 reds in a row, so I'm gonna play disruption.
It dies on the first turn, you people. You had to stun the
I'm
monster.
gonna discard
fine.
it and stun it.
It's stunned. You block the red reaction. You get to flip your mastery. I hope you're happy, you people.
I give a thumbs up from the stretcher.
Oh. We throw the finisher in there.
Okay, Lucky, how do you kill it?
True
How do you do this?
charge.
How does it die? True charge?
Yeah, true charge to, I guess, the wing. I would have preferred the tail, but you know what? The wing's fine.
Oh, this is the really disappointing true charge where like the lead-in swipe is what kills it, and you're like, oh.
Oh yes,
Yep.
that one. I know it well.
Yep.
Hold up.
You
let's
hit with the
see.
first hit, not the big one.
There it is. You have slain the creature. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Well done. It is dead. You have never faced a monster of such size and ferocity. It was a Viraxen. That's hard to say. One of the Seekers had theorized its existence, but a live specimen had never been sighted. So congratulations, you discovered a species and made it go extinct, all in 4 hours.
Yay!
All right.
Yo.
Wait, what?
Edged into your memories, its flaming eyes still seem to be burning. There's no trace of the Prime Seeker and his expedition, Thoric addressed the squad. If they're still alive, our best hope is that they fled from this place before it was too late. All around you, fire dances over what remains of the battleground, as the smell of burning fills your nostrils. A deathly silence
sure do sound a lot
reigns
like Care.
over what has now been transformed into a valley of blood and ashes. Congratulations! You've completed the prologue! This begins your
Oh,
adventures
God.
into the world of Thyrea. Read the next section, campaign rules, to learn how to set up and run your first campaign. I've done that already, so you don't need to bother. There's now a lot of books I need to read.
Kara
You all
has
want to do
homework
the...
now.
You all want to do the setup for day one? Like, we're not doing day one, obviously,
Yeah.
because, like, that's another hunt. But you all want to do the setup for it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be good with
definitely.
that.
All right. And
Also, I like that everyone carded except for me. Everyone's just all bandaged up and everything.
everyone's just fucking dying. So gaze
Still on the
upon
fucking stretcher.
gaze upon this map. This is the map of Thyrea. This is the place. This is where you go out on expedition. Chapter 1. The airship plows the sky as it takes you back to Alberia, humanity's stronghold on Thyrea. Below you, the natural world is still reeling from the thunderous rumbling of Voldyar. Animals flee to take refuge in their burrows and dens, and the trees are bent double with the ferocious breath of the wind. Far away on the horizon, you see the ocean. Following the drought on the outer islands, your ancestors sailed those waters for years before landing on the great central continent of Thyrea. They weren't very good at sailing. This is the only green and verdant land that still welcomes life. You've always wondered what its secret was. The airship lands at the port just outside the city walls. Still covered in ash, you disembark from the deck with the precious cargo on your shoulders. Hunched under its weight, you make your way across the garrison courtyard, overlooked by the hunters' quarters. When you drop the Vyraxan carcass with a thud, some seekers laden with parchment scrolls widen their eyes in astonishment, and a group of hunters training not far away stop what they're doing to look in your direction. Do any of you know what kind of monster that is? The new recruits ask each other in a whisper. Not in a whisper. The city blacksmith emerges from this smoking tower and looks curiously at the scene from the door of the forge. A few seekers run toward you, followed closely by the tall figure of the commander, Raja. Austere in her black robes, with a single glance, the commander disperses the crowd that is gathered around your trophy. No trace of the expedition, Commander, Thorek hastens to explain. The monster caught our scent and attacked us immediately after the eruption. Raja nods, then bends down and rests her hand on the Vyraxan's face, staring at it with a gloomy expression. You realize that your squad was not the only expedition that has been attacked recently. Summon the Keeper. His presence is requested at the council meeting tonight, she orders a cadet. Then she turns toward you. The council will meet later today at sunset. You've earned the right to attend. You see her gather herself pensively, and then she looks up at the plumes of smoke billowing out of the top of the forge. But first, come with me. There's something I want to show you. So, up top here, this is your campaign sheet. Hurrah! I hope this loaded. You
Looks like
have
it did.
slain a Vyraxan. Ta-da! Which means you brought its trophy back with you. These are all of the monsters in the game. There are a few. Just a few. Just a little bit. And this is also how your settlement progresses. Much easier than in KDM. We'll do the rest of the setup of this in a minute. I think this is on like the next couple of pages that unlocks them all. So, the first Alberians who ventured on missions were seekers tasked with mapping and exploring the new lands on the island. They were familiar with the natural world. They understood the cycle of the seasons as well as the behavior of animals, but none of them were prepared for what awaited them. The monsters on the island massacred those first expeditions. Very few survived, but mankind does not give up so easily. Thus, the Order of the Hunters was established. These were men and women who trained to face those fearsome creatures and to help the teams of seekers extend the boundaries of research into the wildest areas. Since then, the fire of the forge in Alberia has never stopped burning. The commander makes her way through the garrison courtyard to the entrance to the large forge. All you can see from the outside is the high chimney and its turrets, spewing out steam and sputtering glowing sparks. Upon entering, you are immediately funneled underground to reach the furnace carved into the living rock at the time of the foundation of Alberia. The acrid smell of hot iron welcomes you into the large workshop. The yawning mouth of fire, which is perpetually alight, illuminates the blacksmith and his apprentices, who are all bent over the benches in the process of welding, bending, and sharpening weapons. The commander looks over a workbench covered in leather strips and iron ingots. "A beautiful trophy, Commander," says Rarok, the blacksmith. I dropped the book. Hold up. God damn it.
No!
I got it. No. It's just something else.
So he was gonna drop it?
Hold up. I got it. I was on page 10. Says Rarog the blacksmith, as he hammers on a large anvil placed in the center of the room, as if it were an altar used to conduct sacred rituals. That's precisely why I'm here. We need armor and claws exactly like a monster's, the commander replies. Rarok stops shaping the shield he's working on and gives her a pensive look. Reinforce our own weapons with the skin of those creatures, just like the first hunters had thought about doing, he says in a low voice, or not in a low voice at all. The beast's armor will make our weapons very heavy. Will the hunters be able to handle them? He exclaims, then wipes his hand on a dirty green rag. They'll find the strength, she replies without hesitation. The blacksmith forces his mouth into a sneering grin and begins polishing a blade. When you lot at Central Command have finished discussing things, bring it here to me. You'll be able to fight the next one you encounter on equal terms. Set the forge to level 1. Unlock all of the Fire Forge cards. Each player gains the following crafting resources. So at the bottom of your character sheets, you have like a tracker for materials and plants and elements and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, everyone gain 2 fire element. Gain 1... What the fuck is that? 1 bone. 1 scale. And 2 blood.
Perfect.
And as for the fire, I'm going to reveal this once we're going to reveal these now. Here's the fire. Level 1 forge. If you want to come over here. Here are your things you can now craft. New weapons. And this is where I have to explain, like, kind of the last thing about the Andor setup. If you look at the weapons, the numbers on the left are very different to the numbers you have right now. Right now, you have 6 as equal. That is what your deck is made out of. Right now, your deck has 6 red, 6 blue, 6 yellow, 6 green. Different weapons, for example, have different makeups of this. So you have to add or remove cards as you want. You get to customize your deck that way. For example, the Ashbringer bow has a lot less cards in deck, right? It loses like 4 cards, which means cycling through the deck goes faster. And it wants you to discard cards more often. These are all different playstyles, of course, but that gets reinforced by you messing with the cards that are in your deck. You can make any number of these as long as you have materials. You don't get to trade materials, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh. I like this bow. This is gonna be so good.
You want to make the bow?
I really do. I really want to make it.
Yeah, so like all you have to do is like announce it real quick so everyone knows what's happening, then reduce the materials that you have, and then take your card.
All right, I have 1 bow, 1 blood bone, and 1 blood scale and fire. Was it? Blood scale fire.
I believe so. Blood scale fire, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And no, you grab your bow yourself.
Ah, got
How
it.
do accessories work?
So
do you
at the bottom
equip
of your
them?
character sheet, beneath your weapon, there is an accessory slot. That's where they get equipped. You can have 1 equipped and 3 potions with it. Oh, sorry. Ignore that ping.
Okay.
Wait, which one's the accessory? Is it this lava buckler?
Yes, the lava buckler, the
Okay.
And
vulture
the
gauntlets,
gauntlet.
and the gauntlets. Yeah.
Ooh.
Each of these is really cool.
Yeah, I am really interested in this gauntlet. What does it mean if you paid with an offense?
So this
Increase
one
the
wants you to,
damage.
every time you play a red, if you paid that red, if you paid for that red by discarding another red or a blue, then that red will do 2 more damage. This just triggers when you play reds.
Oh, that's cool.
But if you didn't pay anything, you don't get the buff.
Well, if you paid with a defense card, you don't get the buff. No.
Or if you don't pay anything at all.
Also correct. Yeah, if you don't pay anything at all, then you also
Yeah, a
don't get
lot
the
of
buff.
my build is playing nothing to play my
That's
cards.
zeros, yeah.
So, the monsters have weaknesses towards elements. If we wear this armor, do we have weaknesses towards elements?
No. The way that monster weaknesses work is that every piece of gear that you equip, I think you can equip up to 4 pieces of gear, weapon, 2 armor, and then the trinket. They have an element or something on them. If 3 of the things you have match the monster's weakness, then you get to add a card to your deck or remove an additional card from your deck. You either get to make your deck even thinner or add a card that like goes past your weapon limitation. If all 4 of your gear match, you get to do that twice. So you can add 2 or remove 1 and add 1. I don't know why you... Well, you could like remove a blue additionally and add another red. Or you can remove 2 cards if you want an even thinner deck. That is how that works.
Okay.
I want the red scale helm.
How does action work?
Actually, yeah, I should see how action works.
Action.
Before I...
A card ability that begins with the keyword action followed by an ability means you can resolve the abilities. No, that's not how that works. A card ability that begins with the keyword action followed by an ability means you can resolve that as an action during the action phase of your turn. I have no fucking idea what that's supposed to mean. I think it's just a thing you declare, because actions are activate a card ability with action in it. So, like, while you play your cards, while you play your turn, you can say, hey, I want to do this thing. Declare this, and then you just got the top of your deck, and if that's a red, add it to your hand.
Oh yeah, I can just choose to do it during my action phase.
Yep. So it's just like a once per turn thing you do, in addition.
Yeah. And it might get me more red cards, which is what I want.
It also has
Yeah,
one more health on
I
it.
want this helmet. Yeah.
Sure. Go make it.
I'm going to craft the burning stone.
The burning stone, is that the hammer?
Your blood scale.
It
let's
is
see.
the hammer.
You may discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a red, you may add it to your hand. Very cool. By the way, I'd ask you, like, don't mess with your deck yet. You'll see why in a second. Very cool.
Cost a fire blood scale.
Should I place that on my weapon yet, or just drag it over?
Place it on the weapon. Take all of the other things that you replace and move them, like, to the bottom. Like, the stuff you replace doesn't go away. You still have access to it. You can freely switch. And you can trade them in for base materials as well.
Ooh.
I believe. I don't quite know the rule on that. I'd have to look that up. But I believe you can take any equipment that you no longer want and just convert it to one of the base materials that aren't an element.
Oh.
Like if you're really short on something. All right,
Oh,
everyone.
that's nice.
Everyone done all the crafting you want?
I also want to make the sword, if that's okay.
Sure. If you have the
You
materials
have
for it,
enough?
absolutely.
Firebone blood. So, we got 2 blood, right?
You got 2 blood, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have the exact materials to make the sword as well. The great sword.
Fucking greatsword favoritism right there.
It costs. I thought it costed fire to make the helm.
It does.
I
We got 2
had
fire.
2.
You got 2 fire.
Oh, I only marked 1. I don't know.
Hold up. Let me go back to my book.
No, I'm good. No, I'll trust y'all. my
Yes,
favorite.
2 fire, 1 bone, 1 scale, 2 blood. 2, 1, 1, 2.
Okay. Funnily enough, I can't make my weapon.
Oh no.
It doesn't use any.
Oh, it needs the
uses a
salt
resource
thing.
that isn't in here.
You could destroy your old weapon to make that resource.
Would we want me to no longer remove struggle? 'Cause that would remove all the struggle removal from my deck.
I feel like I like you doing that, but
It takes the struggle removal from mine too.
I do have
Uh,
lots of struggle removal. Like mine is pretty heavily focused on struggle removal. So.
mine's
Well,
on
your weapon doesn't do
discarding
it
my
either anymore.
Oh, mine doesn't either. Oh, okay.
Nope. Your new weapon doesn't do that anymore.
How do I see what cards this has?
On the left
on
side,
the
you see where it
support.
says 6, 5, 4, 5?
Yeah.
So you lose a maneuver, which is what most of your struggle removal is. Your old weapon's passive was
okay.
to remove additional struggle, which it now doesn't do anymore. That's gone. So, like,
Gotcha.
you do less of that now.
Hmm.
Where's the hunting horn character?
This
We
is
have
it.
great swords, hammers, shields, bows, gun bows, not bow guns. That would be copyright. It wouldn't. And dual blades. That's what we have.
I don't know, someone could bring a harmonica, right?
No. Turnip already played all the instruments. Let's not do that again.
I have a bell.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Let's go. We scare away the tiny monsters with a bell. Or just like thoroughly entertain them.
I'd like to grab the shirt if I can.
Oh.
On fire, scale blood.
I want to make
And
them
I'm sorry, where do
armor
we
as
put
well.
like equipment we're not using?
Like
right
somewhere
now?
beneath your character. I'll give you bags to put that in eventually. Actually, I might as well fucking do that now, right? Where are
Okay, so I don't
bags,
need to
man?
disassemble them right now.
No. You
I can
keep
save
all
them
of the
until
stuff.
Cool.
They,
I like that.
I always forget where the bags are.
Okay, we got
that's a-
2 scale, right?
Yes. No, one scale. One scale.
It was
One
1
scale.
scale. Okay, never mind. I can't make the shirt then. Okay. I'm gonna thread it.
Oh, it's on the shoelace, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh.
Wonderful. My health went up.
Didn't go in the bag. There we go.
Oh, there's Lucky.
Me?
I made you a gear bag. There is Ferthan.
Oh, thank you.
There's Hiena. And last but not least, Shinx.
So we just like
we
adjust our deck to be like the
Not
right
yet.
amount?
Don't leave that for now. We still have a little bit of paragraph to go through, and then you'll see why I'm not making you do that right now. So, you exit the forge to the hissing whistle of hot weapons being tempered as they're plunged into cold water and return to the main square. Hot weapons in your area. Ranger bids you a hasty farewell and sets off at a determined pace towards the garrison. While waiting for the sun to set, you pick up the saddlebag full of herbs to feel its weight. There's still enough time to visit Thessa. You cross the square and continue along the main streets of Alberia until you reach the Hanging Gardens in the eastern district of the city. You're surprised to be hit by a cloud of perfume coming from the aromatic herbs just before it comes into view. The Green Palace, home of the herbalists. The building has been constructed over several floors where all kinds of medicinal plants are grown, wink wink, irrigated by the waterfall that flows alongside the building. You find Thessa busy analyzing plants and colored powders. Nice to see you again, she exclaims. Soon as she sees you. You remembered your little botanical hunting expedition then? You promptly take the booty recovered to her in the Crimson Forest out of the bag. A mature rhizome, exclaims Thessa with satisfaction, turning the root over in her hands. Then you see her taking some seeds and planting them in little earthenware pots filled with fertile soil. The commander has asked me to help the Hunter Corps, so we set up a laboratory to distill potions and mixtures for hunting. She tells you as she leads you through the great hall wrapped in vines and covered with shelves full of books and glass vials. On Thyrea, mankind continue to discover new plants and flowers with surprising properties. The botanical knowledge handed down by your ancestors is still useful today to help you understand the secrets of nature, to allow you to access its powers, even if only a small part. I hope the Alamores have been helpful, she continues. Recently, you've been studying new mixtures. Here's a list of herbs that could be useful to me. Set the herbalist level to 1 on your campaign sheet. Doop. Unlock the herbalist card. I really want to know what this is. This is something I've been
Herbalist?
struggling to find. Yeah, the herbalist card. Each player gains the following plants. Okay, you ready to play like shapes and patterns with me? You gain
Yeah.
like what looks to be a long purple bubbly worm.
Okay.
One of them.
That's Albalacia.
Okay. You gain 1 blue star.
Yeah.
Anthamon.
Anthamon.
You gain a not quite green 420.
Okay.
That's Melis.
Melis.
And you gain 2 red don't touch this plant.
Milia.
Nilia.
That was easy. Cool.
Nice.
Well done.
Now
They
let's
are
hope
all
that
different
are
colors,
the same
at
thing in the
least.
boards.
So I don't know what the herbalist card is, but down here you have the potions you can craft. You can carry 3 potions, and as far as I understand, and I'm going to look this up right now, potions are one-time use; they don't refresh. Consume. A card ability that begins with the keyword consume means you can resolve the ability during the consume phase. Resolve it, then remove the card from the game. So everyone that sipped their potions, those are my potions now.
Beanie.
Okay.
So here
I
is-
traded my life for my potion.
Yeah, same. Accidentally. My bad.
So right now you can make another healing potion with any 2 plants. You can make an Imperia. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Draw 2. Hit yourself on the head. Wonderful. An Erden. That's just a Witcher sign. Gain a defense token. Which I believe
I
just
can't
counts.
see anything down here.
You cannot?
No, I see the Aylmore, none of the other ones.
I see
Oh,
the
that's weird.
rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
then
say
you can
there
only
was-
make the Aylmore?
I see all of them.
I see all of them.
Admittedly,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
see.
know how many were
Well, I
supposed
see
to be able to
6. I don't know.
Yeah, we see up to here.
Yeah, I don't know how
Is
many.
it what now?
Yeah.
I see them now, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I see
So for
6
you,
of
they
them.
were just under the board. That's one of the layer ages. You can make a Hatrox, suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Your weapon gains +3 damage until the end of this round. This one's very fucking fun on dual blades. An Evoke.
That's nasty for
You
for
can
Bucky,
dome a
too.
Stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a card from your hand, search your deck for a defense card and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Nvidia. I'm not going to make that joke. Discard a card from your hand to search your deck for an attack card and add it to your hand. Or for an offensive card. And shuffle your deck. All of these need different combinations.
Where's Alienware?
I'll
Alright.
make a video. Oh, are we doing this now?
Yeah, you can if you want to. Sure.
I'll make
Reduce.
one.
Take them. Add that to
All
your
right, reduce
character.
purple and weed.
Yeah. And then just add it to your list.
Yeah.
Then potions are like you can just make them on the side. Don't worry about it. So, let's round out the end of chapter 1, shall we? There's one last bit in chapter 1. It's now sunset. After learning to recognize new plants and flowers that can be used to make potions, you thank Thessa and rush to arrive in time for the council meeting. The large tent that has been erected in the courtyard is lined with tapestries featuring embroidered depictions of the heroic deeds of the bravest hunters. Waiting for you, you find the captains of the veteran squad sitting in a circle with their eyes fixed on Reja, who has been chosen as their leader. You take your seats, a few moments before the commander takes the floor. Recent events call for closer cooperation between us all. Reja begins. Tragic news is getting increasingly frequent from every outpost on the island. Settlements under attack, groups of people missing, monsters pushing beyond the limits of their territories, and lastly, today, the awakening of Voltiar and a Viraxan attack. The commander gives you the floor, and you explain in detail what happened during the mission. Concern rise. How do you explain this in detail? What do you explain in detail that happened? Sphinxy, you do this.
Fire. Oh shoot. Alright. I'm explaining the battle, right? So we got driven up on by a big dragon. It was on fire, and then we became on fire with it. And it hurt.
Everyone around you nods and takes
Actually-
notes. Lots of fire.
Actually, it
of
was a
fire.
wyvern, not a dragon.
Then we
Actually,
get
there's
into
no
an hour-long
unified.
argument.
Actually, there's no unified codex for all of this, so you can fuck right off with that shit. No.
Also, it blew
could
up
fly,
a volcano.
and it really liked eye contact.
But it's okay because it's extinct now, right?
Yeah, it's extinct
hopefully.
now. Wait. Just don't go near any volcanoes.
Oh,
my
no,
god,
that's
we should probably
good. That's
see if
good
there's
life
eggs in that
advice.
volcano. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, after you explain this, concern rises among those present, and their questions get more pressing. You know what? I understand why. How much fire exactly? They say, jotting notes down in their notebook. What happened to the
It was
Prime
usually
Seekers
like
expedition?
3 or 4.
How is the volcano
Believe
connected to
it.
the monster's attacks? Raja knits her brows and decisively restores order and confidence. Nail is the best seeker we have. Perhaps the best Alberia has ever had. We've done everything we could. I know him. I'm sure he's alive, and he'll return to us soon. The hunters look at each other. After a moment's pause, the commander resumes. Our metal is being tested. We need a guide in this time of chaos, he exclaims. At that very moment, the tapestry behind her seat is pulled aside, and a tall man emerges with a severe feature and a long golden-green robe. He's known as the Keeper. There are rumors of him drinking monster blood, and he can see things the human eye cannot. This is just a mistranslation. He just likes monster energy.
He opens
No
up a can
Atar.
right there.
Oh,
Hey
he's a Kevin.
guys.
Noatar has guided us. That's why he's only known as the Keeper, because his real name is probably Kevin. Or like Kyle.
Ah, yes, the grand
Had to be
Kyle.
cooler.
What if his name
Guys,
is
don't
like
call me that.
Tyler? His name is Tyler now.
Oh, freaking Tyler. Yeah, it's so Tyler.
Noatar has guided us to all the recent discoveries. His gift can no longer be ignored. Wait, she concludes? Wait, what? Oh no, shit. That's still... Never mind. She concludes as the man steps forward under the gaze. This is the problem if you've never read anything. Blind reading is funny. Nature on Thyrea is different from that of the Outer Islands. The Keeper opens his speech by saying in a calm and stoic voice, Thyrea is alive. And she seems to have a powerful connection with her creatures. In the blood of the monsters, there's a trace of a power that, like the threads in the tapestry behind me, weaves its way through the lives, events, and most ancient places on the island. Through their blood, I can access this tapestry of life and retrace the threads that lead me to relive the memories of the living beings, places, and events of the past. So get me more monster energy. Raja takes the floor again. From dawn tomorrow, the Keeper will become a member of this council. The blood of these monsters is now a precious resource for us. I want all combat-ready squads to go out on missions. There'll be new quests posted every day on the large quest board in the yard. The behavior of these monsters is getting increasingly unpredictable. Forget what you know about them, because out there, nothing is like we remembered anymore. So now, we unlock 2 quests. We unlock Quest 1. I believe that's how they place. I've never found any instructions on how to place these. We unlock Quest 1, Quest 2, and, don't worry about this, Quest 36. If I can fucking find it.
Excuse me?
Yo.
I'm worrying a little bit.
I say we start with 36, whatever it is.
So 36 is from the Feather expansion. Quest 1,
Ooh.
the memory of the desert. Severe earthquakes rocked the arid desert north of Alberia, where archaeologists Emera and her team were on a research mission. Central Command has organized a rescue expedition to find the Seekers' camp and bring the survivors home. Quest 2, a flight in the storm. One of the Seekers' airships has not returned from its last expedition to the north. Central Command has requested a group of hunters go on a mission to find out what has happened. And Quest 36, the Monster of Muara. News arrives that the Muara outpost deep inside the jungle is under threat from a large Pazis. A squad of hunters must reach the area as soon as possible and confront the monster. You would now pick one of these and go and play that for the next area. At the top here, you can see that there is 11 campaign chapters. We are currently in the first chapter, and we'd be playing the first hunt for it, and then the next, and then once 11 is done, it's done. I believe I'm supposed to mark which one of these quests get done here. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. How quests get resolved is a thing that I have to still read up on. All right, that's it, everyone. That is the beginning of the campaign. Well done. That was a tougher dragon than expected.
was scary.
Much harder.
Yeah.
That's
Much harder than last
fine.
time.
Yeah, it's fine.
It
We
was
got this.
fine.
We still kicked butt, and no one is technically dead, only concussed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Technically, no
I'm
one died.
fine.
and burned.
The one thing that I really like is that there's 49 quests, right? But you're only playing through 11 of them. And I don't think you can like perfectly play 11 that you've never played before because there's only 3 to start with. So like you get more than 4 full campaigns out of shit that you've never seen before, which is hella cool replayability, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, this was fun. This was
well done,
very
everyone.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you all
Let's
back
go.
to the previous room. Hold up. Let me unshrink the Shinx. It almost won.
Yeah, get
And
bigger
unshrink the
again.
Lucky.
Whoa.
There we are.
Ferthan! Jeez.
Hold up. Yeah. Hold up here. There's the tall Shinx. There she is. She has
Hi.
returned. All right, everyone. That was it. That was session 0, basically. Thank you all
Woo!
for being here today. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks for having us.
Always,
Yeah, it was
always.
fun.
Absolute
yeah.
privilege to have you all here. I'm gonna go around the room and annoy you all with the usual question of, hey, you're cool. Do a thing. And we're gonna start with Ferthan. I need to break the pattern again.
Okay, cool. Hello everyone. I'm Ferthan. You can find me on social media. I'm Ferthan pretty much everywhere. I don't stream yet. Maybe that'll change one day. Other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Thank you for being here, Ferthan. Really appreciate you having you around. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry you
Yeah,
got
thank you
burned
for
so
having me.
hard. Then,
Yeah.
hold up. What? All of these are patterns. This sucks. Then
Everything's a pattern.
I
Milo.
hope you know I planned no matter what. I
Milo.
was gonna call you out.
Milo, thank you for being here. Who are you? Where can people find you?
Wow,
Yes,
really
if we
bringing
go
up
to the
pattern.
chat, then we.
You'll never know who's next if we bring
They'll
the chat
never
in.
expect this.
Oh, that's so
Lucky.
good.
CK is taking the Spanish Inquisition approach.
Such friends.
X.com/Ferthan. There you go. Nice. Lucky. Thank you for being here with us today. Who are you and where can people find you?
I am LuckyLukoa. You can find me on Twitch. Haven't streamed for a while, but I do plan on starting up again soon. I just got all of my videos moved over from Twitch to YouTube, all my VODs, so those exist now. And yeah,
Woo!
thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Over on the other side. No, Hannah. That's never mind. It's all patterns. Hannah!
It'll
Who are
always
you?
be a pattern.
Yeah, I know. Who are you? Where can people find you?
I am your darling, divine Princess Hannah. You can always find me at my Twitch or, just causing problems somewhere on the internet. You feel free to swing by anytime you like. I stream preferably Monday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Friday. And I think we're gonna be checking out like Daemon X Machina and Claire Obscure soon. So like, come
Yo.
see these cool things with me.
Your mech stuff? That sounds sick. Cool. Thank you for joining us today, Hannah. And we move over to the happiest person in the room, no matter what that room is. Prince!
Hi, I'm
Thank you.
Shinxune, your happy-go-lucky kitsune. I write a web novel about magical girls, and I have an addiction to Balatro now. And that's all you need to know about me, I think.
Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you, everyone. And of course, Twitch, chat, ducklings of all shapes and sizes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for being here with us. Last but not least, hi, I'm Care. I'm not going to be streaming for like a couple of days. My next stream is on Thursday, so I'm going to be offline for a while. I have multiple court dates that I need to prepare for, and then I need to write documents for. So I'm going to be away for a while. It's either there might be a Wednesday stream. I'll be able to tell you tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe Monday. But I'm definitely taking Monday, Tuesday off. I know that. I do turn-based tactic stuff. Clear Obscure is coming soon. We're doing that 100%. Board games. Next week has a different board game. Believe it or not, next week, Saturday, we have an almost entirely different cast of characters with us. The Shinx is here again. I don't, like, she just gets, like, she just goes through the door. Like, I don't know. We haven't been able to fox-proof the house. Neither would I want to. We have...
There's really good food in here.
We have Shinx, we have Milo, we have Emmy, and we have V with us. And we're going to take a stab at Earthborn Rangers. And I swear I'm going to get around to actually... That's the other thing I need to do. I need to actually learn how to play that fucking game yet, because I do not know whatsoever. So there's loads of things we need to prep for. But that is it for today, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, wherever currently... Exactly. Hold up. Whatever it currently is, wherever you are, there we go. Brain recombobulated. Let me take you on a journey.
You sounded like the Octodad for a second.
Siren got us all a lovely rate message. Take it. And I hope.
Don't worry, Chad. Don't worry, Chad. I'll harass him on your behalf while he's in court.
Please don't. This matters. Like, these matter. This is my job. All right, ducklings. See you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.